What's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? What is good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, give you the raw content that you deservedly need. Joined by Coach Joe, the OG of Raw Truth. We got Big Spell One. He said, "Let's get it." Lakers versus Nets. It's gonna come on in about 5 minutes. Coach Joe, what are you looking forward to in this game?
Well, first of all, let me say hello and what's good. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon now. What's happening, DJ? Good afternoon, my brother. How you doing? What's
Man,
up, Young G?
I'm blessed right now. I'm blessed
Good.
to be with the fam because Raw Truth is family. It
Facts.
is family. Shout out to Big Spell One. He's excited. He's in the chat. HL Kid in the building. Raw Truth, letting it know, giving you all the raw truth that you deservedly need. Hedge says KD, Kyrie versus Russ and Braun. We're gonna talk about that. And guess who's in here? The Pope. Subscribe to the Pope, support his channel, donate to him in his Cash App as well. What's good, the Pope?
What's good? What's good, my brothers, my kings amongst kings, Coach Joe, DJ, Raw Truth. We in the building.
What's happening, Pope? How you doing, there, Young G?
Blessed.
Hey, did you get my text?
Yeah, I did.
Did you
That was
like
wrong.
that? Hey, DJ, I sent him a text. I said, Pope, LeBron ain't playing today. You got your wish.
No, I want him to
See,
play. I
because
want him to
look,
play.
because look, this is well, we got to be real here. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that, Pope. Right now, we're just warming up. Welcome to the house. DJ's Raw and Cut Truth. DJ, I'm gonna tell you this. Is what I'm looking forward to. I just want to see basketball. It's the first day, fam. We back. Do you hear me? We back. Okay, the NBA is back. So the Mellowholics show up in the house because you know it is getting ready to be on like Chinese popcorn. Listen, what I'm talking about, baby. Woo! That's all I want to see. I just want to see that ball bouncing, DJ. I want to see them players moving. I want to hear that squeaking of the sneakers on the floor. I want to see some people out there getting after it. And then last but not least, whoever shows up, I want to evaluate who they are. But it's preseason, baby. Can't have an ending without a beginning, and this is the beginning. So
Mm,
that's what I'm excited about.
no doubt. And Pope, what you looking forward to? Lakers versus Brooklyn.
Just to see just basketball, like Coach was saying, man. Exciting basketball is back. Seeing the chemistry between the two teams, who has good chemistry early. What does teams need to work on? Certain things like that. So we'll get to see what the chemistry looks like early on, and be able to assess, what they do good, what they don't do good right now. So I'm just looking to see what teams do good, and not so much right now.
Absolutely. You know, a player that I'm looking forward to seeing, and Coach Joe, me and Coach Joe talked about this before we even got on the stream. Malik Monk,
Facts.
because I know they're gonna play young players, and they're gonna play a bunch of them. So what I want to see from Malik Monk, I want to see if he's matured as a player, if he's playing the right way, if he's doing the right things, not trying to, he likes to score, but sometimes he wants to be the main attraction. So I want to see if he's matured from that. Also, THT, I want to see how much he's improved since last season. So even if LeBron is not playing, uh, Westbrook and others, this should be a fun game to see the depth of this team.
DJ, absolutely right. I'm with you on that as well. As we get into it, it's a few people I want to get a good look at and see. I want to see Monk's body language. I want to see how he's running up and down the court. See, I look at all those kind of things. I'm not just looking at what the shots that go in the basket, and who did this and who that. I'm looking at a lot of stuff because there's a lot of things that I use to markers to tell me what's going on, from my living room.
Oh, that's a good question.
If I was at the stadium, I could use some other tools that I have to assess what's going on. It's more of an eye test, but on television, it's a production, so it's not the same thing for those who've never been to an NBA game. So I'm looking forward to Monk. I'm looking forward to Nunn, the kid out of Miami that's out of Chi-Town, my hometown. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I thought, he was talk of being rookie of the year for a little bit. His rookie year a couple years ago, and then all of a sudden he was playing well too, and then Spoelstra put him on the bench, man, and they put Dragon back at the point. So and that's how they roll. But I think Kendrick is very talented. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. THT, we like THT here in Lake of Land. We love THT. The young point two guard out of Iowa State. I think THT came out of. But another, it's three. We got three Chi-Town boys now on the Lakers. How about that? THT. Kendrick Nunn, and Nunn, and AD. So we got looking like some different movement over here now. So we'll see. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I want to answer this.
DJ, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before you say that, I want to say good morning to a couple people. HL Kid, what's up, brother? How you see I see you, Young G. How you doing? And the rest of the family. Good morning. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining us. Sorry, DJ.
No, it's all good. We know the Lakers have a lot of depth, a lot of experience, and experience wins championships. But their weakness this season, I had to point it out, nutrition. When you get older, you're in that upper room territory. Because when Jesus comes, when Jesus comes,
yes, thanks.
No joke. So
yes, indeed.
And I don't want to spoil the party, man. But it's something that has to be looked over this season. If the Lakers can go to this season unscathed with enough health, they have a chance to win it all. But here's the thing, Brooklyn and other teams have improved as well. This will be the toughest year to win a championship, in my opinion.
And you know what, DJ, I'm with you on that. I feel the same way that this is going to be a really good year. I think it's a lot of talent this year.
Yeah, yes, sir. Let me jump in here real quick because I want to say I see a lot of the people's in here. Pelican Champ, McCrane, Danielle. Danielle, I hope I'm saying that right. True to the truth. Daniel, yeah. True to the truth. HL Kid, Cuzzy, Compton Cuzzy, hedging for VC. Chi-Town Road, you say the Pope, who had highest vertical growth? Corey, that's a good question. That's a real good question. It actually wasn't either one of those. My brother and Corey Benjamin was rivals. They called him Bank Happy Adams. And then Corey Benjamin had a guy on his team his sophomore year named Trayvon Carmichael. He was actually ranked number one ranked player in the country. They both played for Fort High. Trayvon Carmichael was jumping out the gym, dunking on it. He was the Zion before Zion. Before I ever knew a Zion, Trayvon Carmichael was that dude. And then my brother and Corey Benjamin, he was dunking from the free throw line as sophomore. So yeah. Them top three, who I grew up playing with, Corey Benjamin, my brother, and Trayvon Carmichael.
Yeah, let me see. Macrina says, hi, Coach. Hi. Shout out to you, Macrina. Tony Allen says, Coach.
Shout out, Macrina.
You got to send them some
Giordano's
pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
They know about that. Huh?
I need some. Hey, Young G, I need some. I miss
Vegas,
it.
Coach.
Huh?
They build a Giordano's in Vegas.
Oh, really? So I got to go to
So
Vegas, huh?
yeah, so if you go to Vegas, if you ever out there, they have one. I know it's at the Fremont Experience. They got one. They
Okay.
fucked me. Excuse my friend. It messed me up when I seen it. I was like, "What, Giordano's? I love one of my favorite places, man. Yes, one of my favorite places to eat. Giordano's pizza.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's on NBA TV.
Yeah, the game is on NBA TV, and I'm watching it through Spectrum myself, the Lakers channel. So, yeah, Pope, you got to let me know if I'm ahead of you or not.
Okay, right. Okay, I'm on commercial right now.
Yeah, I mean, you looking at NBA TV?
Yeah, I'm on NBA TV.
Okay, maybe I should just go to NBA TV. Let me see if they'll let me see NBA TV. They may not let me use it because I have Spectrum.
Big Bell
Yep,
say
they
worried about
black
AD's health.
they
It's a
blacked it
good
out.
thing to
Yeah.
worry about. It's a good thing
Yeah.
to worry about.
Oh no, you know what? Speaking of Lakers, let's talk some Laker talk. I watched the media day, all the interviews, all of them. Some interesting talk, a little bit. Some things that stood out to me. Now. For those who know me, know that Lakers my team, and y'all know I love all them boys for the most part. But AD get on my nerves sometimes, and I'm from Chi-Town too, so I'm saying this from somebody from Chi-Town. He get on my nerves sometimes. Sometimes he act like he want to be babied and stuff, man. I'm like, man, hey, man, I can't tell you how many people he said in his presser is gonna be on him. Russell said he gonna be on him, gonna be on him to push him, make him be. Nigga, why they need to push you? Nigga, why they need to push you? I'm sick
Right.
of this. We don't do pushing in Chicago, man. What are you talking about? I need to push you, dude. I ain't never heard this type of talk, man. When you're supposed to be
Mm-mm.
top five, man.
See, Coach Joe. Besides, and
What?
just like Big Spell one pointing out, AD's health. AD, he doesn't want. He doesn't have dog in him. He
Man,
wants
I
to be
see.
led.
Oh, DJ, you hurting me. Ow, you hurting me, DJ, when you say that. Ow.
It's the truth,
I
man.
know, and it's hurting. Ow, shit.
Like you say, OG, the truth shall set you free.
That's make you free. You
Make
doggone
you
right.
free,
That's
man.
right.
This
That's
is
right. That's right. And right now, I'm made free because I have to admit it. He don't. I ain't never heard a man with this kind of talent and this year that won a championship. And after they're talking about everybody on me, I like that. I like people to be on me. What?
the game.
So I'm a little irritated at that DJ and Pope. Just say that.
Man, that's
And
how.
then Russell. And then I got to say this. I have never seen Russell Westbrook smile so much in all of his days he's been in the NBA as I've seen since he's been a Laker. And I gotta say, it warms my heart because it was hard. I always rooted for Russell, but it was hard for me to like Russell because just for some other reasons. And it didn't let me look like he was having fun. Looked like he was trying to do that other thing all the time. And so it was so good for me to see Russell smiling, talking about being back home. Also, to see have a brother come back home, a top player come back home and say, yeah, he a Laker fan. Not these other dudes that came back home. Pope, you know what I'm talking about too. Talking about they don't want to come to the Lakers. You don't want this shine, I understand. But Russell wanted this shine. He said he always wanted to come home.
Now,
He
what?
didn't
See,
never thought he would make it. He said he never thought it would happen, but he's always wanted to come home. So
I don't think he wanted to play with. I don't think Kawhi and Paul wanted to play with. I don't think. I know they didn't want to play with LeBron James.
I don't care, man. You Laker fans, man. You get over that. He'll be gone in a minute. I don't want to hear that. You a Laker
I don't
fan.
know about that. This their life though. They gotta
Well,
actually.
hey,
I
that's
mean,
okay.
live.
They
They
right
gotta
where they
live
at.
with this dude.
Okay, they right where they right where they at though. They right where they should be. Right where they at. Over there with them stepchildren.
That's why I had to divorce the Lakers because to me they could have kept the young core, signed Paul George instead of LeBron, and then next year signed Kawhi. You could either get rid of Brandon Ingram or Kawhi. I mean, or Kuzma, and you had you a dynamic of Lonzo Ball, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George in your backcourt. And that's damn near a fact. So I'm kind of disturbed, disturbed by them not, LeBron James and
Now, Pope, I hear what you're saying, but you know what? I can't roll with that logic, dude. I can't roll with that logic. If you say I don't like LeBron, I can roll with that. But to say that it could have been this way, that way, come on, really? They won a championship. They had sucked for years. What are you talking about?
but yeah, but you want to
No, not but yeah. What are you
yeah.
talking about? It's about championships. They won a
Yeah,
championship.
championships, not championship.
No,
We're
no,
a
no, 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 no.
franchise.
He ain't been here that
We're
long.
we're a
Come on, man.
franchise. I know he
Come
don't
on,
have a
man.
whole lot long left in his career left.
Look,
We're a franchise.
I've been watching the Lakers a long time, Pope. Through a
I
whole lot
understand.
of sucky teams, Pope. A whole
Correct.
lot
So
of bad moves, Pope. But that don't
when
mean I
I'm
don't love my team, Pope.
And,
when I'm
and let's put it in perspective though. No matter if you like LeBron James or AD or not, I don't think any franchise would have said I'm not going to trade for LeBron or AD. I think a lot of teams are. We love the ball, kids. We want them to be successful, but they haven't won anything. And since they haven't won anything, I can see why they made this move. I see why Pope also feels the way he does because he's rooting for the players. He's not the only one that feels this way. There are a lot of
Facts.
fans who feel like they could have won or built the right way with the young championship, or a young team that they assembled. Um, but
Hey DJ,
what's
DJ,
up?
look here. Look here. Let me turn my camera on here so everybody can see. I want y'all to see. What y'all see I'm wearing? What coach wearing?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with them all the time. I wish he was still
I
here. You better believe that.
that's what I'm saying. I was
But I'm
just
a Laker
saying
fan
basically.
before he was born.
Yeah. See, my thing is like to me the Lakers didn't play it smart at all. That one championship, and you talking about now you have an older LeBron James, so you ain't gonna sustain nothing but a few championships. They was in place. It was lined up for them to have a team to have a championship caliber team now and for the long haul.
Okay, we're gonna leave that there. The game is on, family. Lakers out, Brooklyn out. No LeBron. We got AD on the floor. No LeBron. No Carmelo Anthony and no Russ. For Brooklyn, no KD, no Harden. Obviously, no Kyrie. So yeah, but
Oh
we got
wow.
AD on the floor.
Oh boy.
Millsap is now a net.
Oh, that's a good pickup for the Nets. That's a
Yeah.
very good pickup for the Nets. This um this is the few years where I can't even predict who's gonna win it all. I don't know. Some things have to swing its way. And remember last season, people were complaining and excuse my language, bitching about Brooklyn and how it's an unfair advantage and the season
Facts.
may as well be over. And we
Facts.
said on the show, wait until the end of the season. You never know what's going to happen. Injuries played a part. That's part of the game. And you saw that the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship.
Facts. Lakers up 3-3. THT playing the point. I see none in the game too, so I'm happy to see that. All
Good.
right, got some ball movement. Got some ball movement. No, no, seeing some of that, sharing the sugar, breaking down the defense, getting DeAndre an easy one. He didn't convert. They fouled him, but he going to the free throw line. Nice play. Yeah,
Uh,
Steve Nash's daughter, one of his kids was in ballet class with one of my kids a few years ago. I used to see him every day. I mean, not every day, at least once or twice a week. So I'm happy to see he's doing his thing.
Another player I'm looking forward to seeing for the Brooklyn Nets is Cam Thomas from LSU. He's a sniper. He can score at will. traditional shooting guard. He doesn't try to do too much. He knows his game.
Fact. So we didn't set the lineups yet, and we also didn't find out where everybody's from too. It's the first one, so we got to get our act together. Brooklyn got Patty Mills, Millsap. Who else they got out there? Aldridge is back. Remember he retired, family. Remember he retired last year or year before last with a health problem, and now he's back. So it's good to see LaMarcus back in the league.
Yeah.
There's Kyrie with him. I see he's with him.
So
who else we see here? Brown is out there.
The starters, I'm gonna start with the Nets, was
yes,
DeAndre Bembry, Javon Carter, Bruce Brown, LaMarcus Aldridge. Welcome back, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Paul Millsap. This is how deep this team is.
Wow.
That's like a regular starting lineup if you took away KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. And then you go with the Lakers, Anthony Davis, Kent Bazemore, DeAndre Jordan, THT, and Kendrick Nunn. Another example of depth.
Yep.
It's funny that this is the backups, or some of them are backups.
Many of them.
Yeah. We see a Bulls play Tuesday. Definitely going to be doing a stream on that. I'm off on Tuesday. It's my only off day, so I'm going to be on that stream.
Well, we're going to do Melo tomorrow, too. Remember, Melo-holics. Hopefully, Melo plays tomorrow.
Yeah, I think all the Hornets will play tomorrow. I don't think this is smart at all for what the Bulls is doing. I mean, not the Bulls, the Lakers. This is another dumb move by the organization and the leader of LeBron James. He should be out there. Everybody needs to be playing together at this point to get yourself ready to get that chemistry up. So this having these lineups and Brooklyn Nets, this show me that they're not a championship team. This ain't championship shit right here. Preseason or not, you take yourself out there. This ain't football preseason. You ain't Tom Brady. Yeah. I don't understand this.
D-Rose Shota says maybe 15 minutes for LaMelo. We do got to realize a lot of these players are older, and they're going to need some rest. I know a lot of people don't like to hear rest, but in today's NBA, it's all about healing your body.
What?
They're going to play.
They still can play at least a quarter or two, DJ. Come on now. If Tom Brady can get his 44-year-old self out there and play a preseason football game, they should be able to come out here and give us at least a quarter. You want to see what your chemistry is like. It's a brand new team. It makes no sense.
And the NFL and NBA are different, two different entities. The NBA is more player empowerment, and the NFL is what it is right now. It's 8-3 Nets. Like I stated earlier on the show, the Nets have a lot of depth, and it's going to be tough to beat that team. If you think about it, if LaMarcus Aldridge didn't have the health scare, they would have beaten the Bucks.
Facts.
Bar none, because
Facts.
it's really all they needed. When LaMarcus
KD didn't have no help, because KD didn't have no help, DJ,
at all.
And they was a couple inches away from a win. Inches, not seconds, not none of that. Inches away. Nets up 11-3. They look like they're playing harder than the Lakers are. But it's good to see. To see him out there. You know, my view is very simply this. It's the NFL, as you said, DJ, and the NBA are not analogous in that way at all, in my view. And also, we're talking about people who are proven champions. You know, LeBron is a proven champion. He's been the face of the league for, whether we like him or don't like him. he's been the face of the league for a long time. I heard James Worthy say who's on the Spectrum on my channel before the game, and he always has said, um, Dr. Buss was about stars. He believed, that LA was a place that you have to have stars on the floor. And at the time, this is no bigger star than LeBron James. And so with Kobe moving on, it seemed like a logical choice from a Laker perspective for me. And so, and I think they also have a pretty good idea on, especially LeBron and Carmelo as well, and Russ. I mean, they've been relatively healthy in their long careers, but they know how to manage themselves.
Yeah, I'm just me personally, Coach and DJ, is like, if we looking to win a championship team, because LeBron has proven to be a loser more than a winner in the championships. Okay, let's be frank. He's got more L's on his belt than W's. You got a new team. Y'all brand new. A lot of pieces that don't even fit. Y'all need all the little reps that you can get in game time action, even if it's just for a quarter and a half. You come out there, and then you got people who paying, let's say, somebody said the fans, they robbing the fans. That's true. Let's say somebody can only afford to go to a preseason game because they cheaper. And if they can at least just get to see LeBron James and the KD and the Harden for that quick time, one time of their life, might be, how many people only might be able to make it to that one game in their whole entire life, and you rob them of it, you can't even show up. That's prima donna. That's all it is. It's you want to play basketball or not. Like I don't care about your age. I don't care about none of that stuff. Do you play? Are you playing in this season or not? If you are, you should be out here for some amount of time, at least. And it's not just for the fans. It's for everything. You trying to win a championship. We got stuff we got to work out. Now, if you're a team that's been playing together for years, same team, understandable. Y'all got it down pat. But this is a new team.
And you know what you see right now? Other stars sitting out. Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie.
Right. It's horrible.
It's just how it is. That's why I don't complain about it. I know
it used to be like that. No. It didn't used to be. They used to.
I know back in the day, it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, we used to play basketball.
Back in the day, you used to not be like that. But right now, it's just that new player empowerment era. And they got CBA and everything, and they set the guidelines. As long as they're not missing too many regular season games, I'm cool with it. Trust me, I would love them to play every single preseason and regular season game around, but that's just not the reality.
As the OG on the panel, I done seen a whole lot of basketball, and Pope is correct in his assessment. He's right. It didn't used to be like this at one point. It's a whole lot of things that didn't used to be like. if I could set up here this whole stream, the whole game, and talk about what it used to be like. It used to be like a whole different than this. When I was growing up watching basketball, when I was Pope's age, when I was DJ's age, when I was some of y'all age in the family in the chat, it wasn't like this. This almost is a game that I sometimes don't even recognize, to be honest. So, Pope, you correct in your factual assessment of the situation. You are. But we ain't there no more. Pandora then left the box, and Dorothy has just realized that she ain't in Kansas no more. Get him, THT, with that throwdown. Woo! Threw that thing down on their head. That's what I'm talking about.
Coach, though, they better keep THT for the long.
Oh, y'all way ahead of me.
Y'all
way ahead of me, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
Let me see. And maybe I might.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm live. Okay, now you on that spectrum, so yeah, you actually. Oh, there it is. That's what you're talking about.
13 5 next.
That's what I'm talking about.
How many games do y'all think the Nets are going to win, especially in the Eastern Conference?
The Nets, to me, the Nets are probably going. They depending on health, I see the Nets winning. 90% of their games.
I can see.
I'm not sure. It's like I said, I'm not sure with these young guys, these new old guys, because they're new old guys. They prima donnas, man. Like for real, I'm very puzzled on how these dudes not playing. Like hoopers hoop, man. Like you know how excited it is to be out here with the crowd back. Like man, I don't care, man. If I'm LeBron, I'm out here like it's damn near Game 7, because of the excitement of basketball is back, fans are back. Like, man, this is disappointing, man. These new players, I don't dig them.
It's 17.
Oh, go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, I was just updating the score. It's 17-7 Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are playing very aggressive in this game. They're playing like they're trying to get ready for the regular season. Cam Thomas is going to enter the game for Bruce Brown. And also, I was intending to stay on for 30 minutes. I got to get ready for work. Coach Joe.
Yes.
I know you say you're going to hold it down, man.
Oh, yeah, I got it. You know,
I would love to be on more, man, but, you know, I got to.
I know you got to do that job. We get it. We're trying to get you out of there.
Oh, dang, on a good old Sunday, too.
Man, yeah, I got
it. Hey, DJ works his ass off. Don't get it twisted.
I know you do.
But Coach, the Pope, man, y'all hold it down, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate those discussions, man. And I'm about to do my thing.
Hey, do your thing, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, for sure. We'll do
all right, DJ. Have a good day.
So appreciate you. Love you, boy. It's Ellington on the floor now, so I get a chance to see him. I ain't seen Ellington. You know, he was in a Laker uniform a while ago. He was here for a year about when Kobe was still here. He was on one of them teams. So it's good to see him back. He shot 42 or 43% from three last year. And when you break down his catch and shoots and off the dribble and all the different ways you shoot threes, here come Monk and Rondo. Here come the kid DJ was talking about from LSU, Cam, and so he's looking to shoot 45% this year. See, you know, this Laker team this year is only going to be about, for me, just like Brooklyn, just those three, and then who's playing well with those three. You know, because those three are the ones who all of the weight is going to be on, all the responsibility is going to be on, and that's Russell, LeBron, and AD, and Kai Durant, and James, and Kevin. So those dudes they know what to do, and them dudes they're gonna be ready. It's a long season, 82 games, long season.
Understandable.
A lot of games. It's just and most of them guys play, and I'm with you, Pope. I hear what you're saying. It's just a different day. It's a different day, and we have to just accept it as what it is. It ain't gonna go back to that other day. It ain't going back to that other day. It's moving toward something else.
Yeah, I'm hoping LaMelo show up tomorrow, hoop out for a good quarter or two, because that's all. I mean, it's like even just that coming in. Okay, let's get a good quarter with the first team. Let's run our regular like we would rotation with our first team in that first quarter, and get a feel for so we can at least even get just a little tape, a little footage of. Okay, see where I was right here, Wes? I like it right here instead of right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so we can get little stuff down in preparation. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. We looking to win a championship. I want to be as well as prepared beyond prepared. Like that's why I say if I can see, and I know NFL is different from NBA, but still, if Tom Brady can get out there for not what do they call it, a possession
Preseason game.
Yeah, if he can if Tom Brady can show up for a preseason game, who is you talking about a proven champion who don't need to do none of that, but just to come out there and get reps with the first unit, and the exciting, it's a new year starting out and he only come out there for one series, and then he goes out, he's out of there. But at least you can get that out there with you guys again. And the crowd involved, people came to see. They got to see Tom Brady throw a couple throws in person or whatever. That's exciting, man. So just all in all, I think these dudes.
No, I hear you. What I'm loving about what I'm seeing right now. Again, I'm happy that the game is back and the brothers are back. And watching these teams here, I've seen so much basketball that it's difficult for me to watch bad basketball. And so one of the things that's good about these two teams is that they got enough talent. Well, even this game is pretty good. The talent level is good, So I appreciate this because man, some of these teams, boy, I won't be watching their preseason games. I can tell you that. Detroit Pistons and Memphis Grizzlies, and y'all know who y'all are. And the only reason I would watch Charlotte is because I'm just bought into it because of LaMelo. I wouldn't watch them if Melo and Miles and Terry didn't play. Man, I don't know, but I want to see Kai Jones and I want to see Book Night. So I would watch them.
Yeah, it's a lot of exciting, like because when you say to Detroit, nice bucket, AD. When you say Detroit, I would like to see what Cade Cunningham and Sadiq Bey and what those boys is looking like in early, if they can get to that. I would like to see what the Book Knights and the JT Thor and Kai Jones, what they look like against and so the league is exciting with good talent this season. So I just hope the dog. I want LaMelo. I think can change. That's why I say he can beat the fate. Because to me, I think he's the type of guy he is gonna want to hoop. Preseason, no preseason. If he healthy, I think he covered. I'm suiting up for at least a quarter.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping he plays tomorrow. I think we all, especially us Meloholics, we definitely want to see him. Any amount of time, you know what I mean? Just because I've been it's been weird to me that I've been catching all these different feeds of cuts of the training camp, and almost none of them are Melos in them. I'm like, wait a minute, So I think they suppressing for real, just on the GP. Shout out to the family in there. I see Aunt Lauren. He said, "What's good? What's good, Pope Joe coaching? Coach Joe, Raw Truth. How you doing, Aunt? Good to see you there."
Yes, sir. Aunt, top of the morning.
Yes, indeedy. Soccer ENT, what's happening? How you doing? It says, Bale plays obviously the spotlight on the prodigy known as Melo Ball. Without a doubt. Kid Max, peace, love, and chat in the panel. Blessings, peace. Hey, Uncle Vern, what's happening there, Uncle Vern?
Shout out to Kid Max, my guy.
Yeah, shout out, Kid. How you doing, Vern? How you doing, Uncle Vern? Good to see you there. He said low key hating. Okay, all right. Uncle Vern calling somebody out low key hating. All right. Who else? Oh, King C. What's up, King C? Salute to DJ, King Coach, and the Pope. What's happening, King C? What's happening, fam? Yeah. So, Jaheim Nesbitt. What's happening? How you doing there, young G? Good to see you. Yeah. So the Lakers here. I think that they really taken the approach of. I think obviously they'll play tomorrow. They said the pregame said Trevor had an ankle situation he was dealing with, so that's why he didn't play today. So, but everybody else seems to be healthy, so that's good to hear. And but them dudes, man. When you talk about Russ and you talking about LeBron and AD, if they can't figure it out, been in the league as long as they have, then they're in trouble. And the same way with Kevin and the other side, James and Kyrie. If y'all can't figure it out in an 82 games season, then shame on you.
I don't think it's even necessarily just them, but you know, with all of those pieces, you wanna, and when you're new to each other, just like with the Wade, because you got dynamics, right? Like it's different. Like the Bulls, to me, they have a bunch of guys that's unselfish. That's not they know it's like that chemistry that can compared to the Lakers when you got Russell Westbrook who got to get his numbers. He's a number guy. He wants to get his triple doubles. AD has to get 25 a night or he not gonna feel respected. Same thing with LeBron James. So now you got to figure out, okay, when is it gonna be your turn, my turn, his turn? And so if you can get out here and at least kind of, all right, well, you know what I'm saying, Coach. I know you know what I'm saying.
No, Pope. I hear you 100%, but I just see it a little differently. LeBron and Russell, this isn't their first time playing together. They played together in the Olympics. They've been around each other. As Russell spoke about in the press conference, they're not new. And my feeling is when you're a vet and you've been around a long time, like these guys have, you don't need because reps are different for veterans than they are for young players. It's almost apples and oranges. You know, none of this play is going to improve Rondo a bit. He's out there right now. It ain't gonna prove Rondo a bit. Rondo gonna be Rondo, whatever. He just because he's a vet. So you know, that's how I see it. I hear what you're saying, but I believe that heavy the head wears the crown, and all the weight is on the shoulders of those three, just like it's on the shoulder of the three in Milwaukee, just like it's on the head of the shoulders of the three in Brooklyn, just like it's on the head of the three in Golden State. Why did Golden State go from nothing to all of a sudden in Vegas being the fourth prediction of winning a championship, the fourth seed? Why? Because they getting Clay back and they gonna have a big three back. It don't matter who else is with them. Them three is back. That's enough for them to be considered potential contenders for a championship. That's what it is. That ain't what I want it to be, but that's what it is.
I think it's more than just them three. I think the fact that they see what Kuminga look like, and then you know Wiseman being his sophomore, what he gonna look. You got Iguodala back, so you kind of got your bench. So, you know, so it's plus you got the big three, of course. You got the big three, but then look who you got with them. You know, you got some.
Man, I'm not. Iggy's days are up. Iggy ain't gonna do much of nothing.
Wiseman and Kuminga is a beast, though.
Wiseman is still trying to find himself, and Kuminga's a rookie. So I'm not gonna compare no rookies and no dude trying to find himself and a dude that's old is all get out to these dudes whose money. Again, we start talking about NBA and business. You got to talk about money, because that goes with business. Them dudes are getting all the money, all the responsibilities on their shoulders. They got all these other pieces to figure out, and it's the coach's job to figure out them other pieces and how they gonna fit in and what they need to do. But when you come to a Laker team, when you come to a New Jersey team, when you come to a Milwaukee team, when you come to a Golden State team, when you're one of the others, if you're a veteran, you're not unsure about what your role is. You know who's gonna get the majority of the shots. You know who's going to get all of the blame and all of the responsibility for the wins and the losses. Your job is to support and get in where you fit in. So I'm not going to sit up here and cap for the bench dudes and the other dudes at all. No, I'm not going to do that. (22-17). First quarter still. AD seems to be more in the game than me than in the beginning. His movement is a lot better. So he needed to be out there for me because he didn't play all them games last year. So that was a good move by him and Frank to come to keep get real about that and put his ass on the floor. He needed to be out there because he missed so many games last year. So it's good to see him back out there. It's good to see Monk. I'm watching Monk here because I really like what Monk was talking about before the season started. You know, he was saying, you know, he was looking forward to coming to the Lakers because he could learn and be around the veteran players who know not just the game, but also know what life is about as an NBA player. Because we know Monk has had some of his issues, and so I'm happy for him that he's on a team with, you know, dudes that pretty much have been professionals about it and, you know, doing the business the way it's supposed to be done. So, and he's gonna get some guidance and some mentoring from some veterans who are really about it, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for him.
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
23-17, 40 seconds left.
Yeah, yeah. To show you how far I'm ahead of you, Pope, I'm at 25-17 with 21 seconds left.
Okay, okay.
So we're about 20. Those are a lot of seconds to be behind on a feed.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
For real, yes.
About 25 seconds. That's a lot of seconds.
Yeah. Remember when I was saying you had said, oh, the dunk by THT, and then it came like a minute damn near later.
Yeah, facts.
Now, oh yeah, I see what you mean, Coach.
Yeah, facts. Now I'm with you with the fact that Pope. I'm with you with the fact that I like Wiseman. I like his physical. I mean his you know his what he's about physically and all that. And I think he's a freak athletically and stuff. And I love Kuminga. Ooh, he was one of the highlights to me of the summer league.
Yeah, he seemed to be a promising player. That's why. That's all I was saying is.
I like him. I watched him on the G League. Did you watch him with Ignite with Green? I watched a few of their games. Did you see him at all?
Oh no, I didn't even know. All I seen him was in that summer league, and I watched him up close. I said, man, he's special. I didn't know because I didn't watch college. And,
right.
You know,
no, he was in. They were in the G League.
Yeah,
they were in the G League last year.
I don't watch college or G League, so I didn't ever see him until summer league, and I was very impressed and know that they got something with him, especially with those big three. You know, we're having Clay, and so it makes because then all the attention gonna be still on Clay, you know, and Draymond, Steph Curry, so it makes they game easier. And I think
their system too, but their system is right. Sharing the ball and moving the ball, and but they got to know how to play in that system, and that's the only thing. It's not easy to play. You know, that's why Wiseman, they took him. That's why he started. Remember, he started this when the season started, and then Kerr benched him because he was a liability out there. He didn't know where he was at, and he wasn't supposed to know where he was at. He's a rookie. He didn't play a lot in college. Remember the NCAA? You don't know this, but because you don't watch college, but they took his eligibility away from him, and he didn't play very many games. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, his story. Yeah,
a lot of playing, so he didn't know what he was doing.
See, there we
go. He didn't know what he's doing out there, and to go to the Golden State Warriors.
See that's.
I mean, to go to the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
See, so so he looked like he was supposed to.
Coach, I think he's a beast.
I don't blame him at all. I don't know if he fits in that system though, because to me, the Golden State system that they won championships with and that they believe in, never had a dominant center. The center was never really anything other than a facilitator, a rebounder, a rim runner, and a facilitator. And I'm thinking of Bogut right now in my head. Bogut was an offensive force in his younger years. But when he got to the Golden State Warriors, he was a facilitator. He could knock down the 15-footer. He could rebound and set screens. See, listen, I don't know if Wiseman, as young as he is, should be reduced to that. Pope is what I'm saying.
I feel you. I hear you, Coach, but
let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. Kuminga, you asked me about those. We're talking about those two players. Let me speak about Kuminga. Kuminga, on the other hand, he's a rookie, so I don't expect him to know how to play in that system and understand how to play with those three. So that's why those other dudes. So them other dudes, I'm looking forward to the ones that were on the team last year to be more in the rotation for Golden State.
Yeah, no, I think Kuminga, they're going to end up getting rid of Draymond Green. Kuminga's going to be a star on their team. But Wiseman, to go back to Wiseman, I can understand his whole bent having a slower rookie season than what we should have expected due to the fact he didn't play nothing but 2 or 3 games for Memphis, set out the whole season, no preseason, no training camp, no summer league, thrown right into the fire, starting lineup, trying to catch up, not only get back in rhythm of playing basketball, having to learn that system and getting back into what he do best, but now having a full off season, going into training camp, going into the I think he's going to be fully ready to go. No problem. And it's not that complicated to where they're not going to get it. I mean, it's just when you haven't played in so long and then you're trying to get it on the fly, it's a little bit different. But I think Kuminga be fine. He already had a nice little G League experience, kind of somewhat, that's better than college. So he kind of get the verbials of what they're going to be talking about, the verbiage of certain different things. I think they'll have no problems. They have no problems. And they're going to be very nice.
Okay. So Dwight Howard's in the game, and as always, I love Dwight doing what the new Dwight is doing, bringing that energy, rim running, doing the stuff that the grown men know they're supposed to do, and I love that. Also, it's an interesting kid. Those who listen to me and DJ regularly know that we were talking about. I brought up the last pick on one of our shows at the Lakers, and we were talking about the Jello situation, and I brought up the fact that the Lakers signed a kid. The last contract that they had, they signed this kid who's on the floor right now, rookie from Wichita State, number 15, that played in the summer league, and I think he went to Wichita State. And his nickname in college, he told this story at the press conference, was Hillbilly Kobe. That's what they called him, the Hillbilly Kobe. And so he said that his grandmother, who loved the NBA, was a huge Kobe fan. So he grew up being a huge Kobe fan as well. So the Lakers have a white kid whose nickname is the last play on the bench is Hillbilly Kobe. I swear you can't make this stuff up. They asked THT about it when he was in his press conference. I brought it up to him, and he just started laughing, family. And then he said, "Pass. I ain't got no comment. I can't say nothing to that." And he just passed it up. But boy, oh boy. And I heard THT laugh for really the first time. And now that I'm looking at this kid's body movement and how I like him a little bit. He a rookie out there, and he playing with a little bit of confidence. Apparently, in the when LeBron and them went to Vegas, they went to Vegas as like Terry Rozier took, what the Hornets went to Vegas, Miami, to do their little preseason pre-camp thing. Well, LeBron did it again, and this kid came, and apparently he impressed the veteran so much that's the reason that he got this contract. Apparently, they liked his attitude and his disposition and stuff. Because remember, these guys are gonna be together for a lot of months.
Yeah, for sure.
And fit nice matters.
Who was that? Number 24. That was Silky.
Well, 24 for the Lakers?
No, from Brooklyn.
No, where you at? Oh, Brooklyn. That's who is that kid? That's another one. Oh, he missed that one. Yeah, he nice. Who is that kid? I know who he is. I see his. I can't think what is his name? He one of them rookies. 33-21 right now. New Jersey is still up. Dwight cleaning up the baskets again. What I'm noticing, just energy wise, that the Nets are playing with a little bit more energy than the Lakers are, and and obviously they got players that can play. There's that kid Thomas that DJ was talking about, just hit a bucket, and then Monk, who I was talking about, came down and just hit a nice bucket. So yeah, this is very illuminating, because who's going to be the backup? Is it going to be Rondo going to be the backup to Russell, or is THT going to be the backup, or is
Monk with a bucket?
Yeah, or is Monk or is Nunn going to be the backup?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I mean. This is why, to me, it's important for them to play all together, not just for the veterans. Is to figure out how you're going to do this. Because it's a lot of questions. You don't want to have to try to figure this out later. You better figure this out now. Who's going to play with who at these certain times? You bringing Nunn in first. You bringing Rondo. Is Rondo and Nunn playing together? So Rondo going to be your shooting guard. So then what about Malik Monk? Is he going to be a small forward? How like, what's the backup? How you going to play it? It makes no sense whatsoever, because Nunn and Rondo I don't know that. Unless Rondo going to stick to shooting guards and Nunn going to stick to point guards. Who's going to be the backup small forward?
What part of what we're doing, though, Pope, is that we're projecting, and we're assuming that Frank Vogel and Russ and LeBron, because he's GM as well, that they don't know already.
Yeah, you don't know until you
no.
try it out.
I'm saying, you hear what I said? I said that they don't know. I didn't say that we don't know. I said that they don't know.
No, I'm saying that they don't know. You don't know until you put that on the court. Until you put it on the court.
I don't know.
Because then you start figuring out different lineup, who play good with who mesh well, like who, and then you want to, at least, even if they don't start now, you want to have that footage of saying,
but how do you mitigate that, Pope? How do you mitigate that if you don't have it? How do you mitigate it?
When you going into these games, you got your starting lineup for sure, and you got who you feel like is going to be your sixth man almost for sure, and your seventh man, and so on and so forth. But now when you get down to, okay, you got, let's say the sixth man is just throw a guy out there, THT, six man. 7 man is, so he coming in for who? Who's the Ken Bazemore is your starting shooting guard. It's like, it's so, man, they got, that's what I mean. They got some.
It's probably going to be Ellington.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like you got too many guys that's almost the same, and they all kind of
Ellington is perfect for that role.
Starting lineup.
Perfect for that role of the two on a Laker team. Yeah, he's perfect for that role.
So all right, so you got Ellington, Russ,
Ellington, LeBron, AD, and Dwight or
DeAndre Jordan,
or you put Melo at the 4, and or the 3 or the 4. Him and LeBron switch either one up, and you use AD at the center. They're gonna do a lot of that. AD gonna be playing the 5.
So yeah, I don't think Ken Bazemore probably get a lot of playing time. I think Rondo probably won't get a lot of playing time.
Rondo said in the press conference that whatever time he gets, if he don't get a lot of playing time, he'll just be coaching.
Right. I think
that's what Rondo said.
Being back in LA, but I don't know, because he's been working. I just watched him work on some layup packages that was crazy, and they look nice too. I was like, okay, Rondo. I mean, like, over bigs, they was doing some layups that I ain't never seen. He was really like Oh yeah, it was
Mm-hmm.
pretty nice. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna send that to you, Coach.
Okay.
You'll get a kick out of that.
Oh, hey, Rondo is a pro, boy. Is a pro. That boy is so talented. It's unbelievable. I mean, you don't get to stick around this league for as long as them dudes have if you ain't real
Right.
good.
Oh yeah, no
it
doubt.
just,
Oh,
it just ain't
Malik
happen
Monk.
oh yeah, the Monk is on fire. I was gonna say that a second ago. Monk is comfortable. Is getting comfortable, stealing the ball, hitting threes, being where he's supposed to be, not looking so sporadic. I'm loving Monk's body language. See, Monk to me gonna play a lot. Look at him. Come on, no, come off. No hesitation. That's that New York City. Get him, Monk.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, somebody said Trevor Rhea, Theo B. Shout out to Theo.
Yeah,
B.
don't forget about Trevor too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, they got too much going on. They got
And you
got
know,
a
and
lot
the
of
reason,
cats he
and
don't
the
even
and no,
need.
and you know the reason they do, and the reason they do, is the same reason Brooklyn does, is because it's you got that COVID still stuff going on. You always have injuries, and if you're gonna win a championship, you got to overcome all that shit.
True that.
Okay, and the Lakers found out last year they couldn't overcome all that because they didn't have enough talent. When LeBron and AD went down, their ship sank. Okay, so we got to mitigate that. And how do you mitigate that? You got to have talent. See, when I remember looking at the Laker teams back in the day when Magic was there, you realize how much talent was on those teams and those Boston Celtic teams back in the day. How much talent was on them teams from 1 to 12? It was ridiculous how much talent that was.
Beautiful.
So,
right.
Hall of Famers on the bench.
Yes. That's why people kill me when they say super teams.
Right, all that stuff.
Man, it's been super teams, man.
Man, please. Are you kidding me? Please. Get out of here with that stupid thing.
Right, like so, and then what I try to, I ain't gonna even get into the Jordan thing. I ain't gonna even do that. But that's why I appreciate Jordan, because people can bring up
Appreciate who? You said I didn't hear you. You broke up.
Jordan. That's why I appreciate
Jordan
even more, because he was playing in the era in the league where guys had super teams and he didn't. He had to beat some pretty good squads, but he had BJ Armstrong. They was good players, but you know how many guards in the league, point guards in the league, could eat BJ lunch. Bill Cartwright's lunch. You know how many centers in the league could eat Bill Cartwright's lunch?
Facts.
You know, Horace Grant was a smooth player, but you know how many power forwards in the league?
Facts.
You know,
he became an all-star. He wasn't an all-star.
Right. You know,
he became
your sidekick second player is only. I mean, he's a hell of a player, Pippen. But as far as scoring wise, he only giving you 19, 18.
Yeah, but they wasn't scoring that much in that era. That era was more defensive era minded. The era before that, when Dan Esso and Jack Sigmund, all them, when I was a little younger, that era before that, that's when they were scoring 120. And the Denver Nuggets, when I was growing up, used to score 140 points every night almost. Okay, so that's why, so I don't, y'all, look, World Be Free, just look up World Be Free.
Oh, World Be Free is my guy. I love him.
Okay. You know, it was dudes y'all never hear about that would just give you buckets after buckets after buckets after buckets. Come on, man.
I'm talking about a pure bucket.
just man, come on, man. So I grew up with that type of stuff, Pope. So again, this game here, I've just adjusted to it. Okay.
Shout out to Douglas Golden Child. I see you. Yes, sir. Good game, good conversation. 37-36 on my TV.
Yeah.
Second quarter.
Mm-hmm. 39. It's 39-36 on mine. Yeah. What are you doing, Dwight? And Bazemore, what? You know, I'm gonna tell you one of the things that bugs me a little bit about the role players in recent years with the Lakers, because remember when Kobe and them was winning and Shaq and them, they had a lot of talent on them teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they didn't, but this recent stuff, okay, like when even like, and I want to mention when Danny, I was gonna say Danny Green when he was here last year, and when Pope was here, when he came in from Detroit. A lot of these dudes come to the Lakers, man, and they play well other places, and they come here, and all of a sudden they trying to do. They seem like they ain't the same player. They're trying to do more stuff that they don't normally do. They don't seem like they as connected as they should. And I know it's the pressure. I know it's the pressure. I mean, heavy as the head that wears a crown, and the Lakers are the most popular franchise in the world, basketball franchise in the world. So, I mean, I understand the level is different, but damn, man. It's hard.
And
It's
the
hard to
fans,
pick for this team. It's hard to pick for this team, Pope. It's hard to pick role players for this team, man.
it's like, because when you're a Laker, Dodger, you party with the elites.
Facts.
The elites know who you are. You can be Mad Dog Manson.
Facts.
And
Facts.
they might invite you right on over into
No,
they
no. Not
VIP
Mike.
lounge.
No, Pope. Not Mike. They
Oh
do
yeah,
invite you.
yeah.
They ain't no
They
Mike.
will. Right.
No,
And
you
they gonna
going.
let you know. Right, they gonna let you know shit like, I got a couple million on you this game. Okay, you got
Right. At the club, on the yacht. Absolutely.
Correct
Right.
though. Yes,
Right.
and
So
Jack Nichols is every home game. It's in his contract. In his movie contract, he got to make it to every Laker home game.
facts.
Mm.
See, I heard Palinka talk about that. There was a story, one of the stories on Spectrum. They did a half hour with Palinka, and I go back because for those that don't know, Rob Palinka, who is the general manager, shooting off the bench, this is the 3 points of the Lakers that they got in from this year. Ellington 42, Bazemore 41, Carmelo 41, Monk 40, Kendrick Nunn 39, and Trevor Ariza 35. That's a lot of people that can shoot really good threes.
Mm-hmm.
So can't nobody say they ain't got nobody that can shoot. They have shooters. Now, now, come on. And when you think about Russell playing 100 miles an hour and collapsing the defense and throwing out the dudes that shoot 40% from three, I like those odds.
I hear it. I like that.
I like those odds. I mean, because you got, those are the numbers for the year. They ain't no small sample size. See, and so I want to see it. But so, who said in the chat that Monk is carrying the bench? Who said that? They're absolutely right.
Definitely.
Thunder 3. Yes, you're right. He is carrying the bench.
Yeah,
Yep, Thunder 3. He is hooping. Look at Monk with look at Nunn with the steal. Come on, Bazemore. Don't let him take Bazemore. Don't let Patty Mills, the Aussie, get you. Hey, I want to, Pope. I want to. Let me ask you this, Pope. Have you ever been overseas?
Like this out the country period?
Yeah, out the country. Not Mexico,
yes.
obviously. No, not Mexico. I mean, because a lot of people go to Tijuana and that kind of stuff.
No,
but I mean,
I've been to Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dominican Republic, I should say.
So 42-39 for me. Patty Mills in the game, and he can, he can make buckets. I mean, they got Patty Mills coming off their bench, man. That dude can get buckets. Because that's what the deal is. You got to be able to get buckets today. See, you can't. It's the bucket era now. You got to be able to get buckets today. You can't have these long periods, these long 3 or 4 or 5, 2-3 minute stretches where you ain't getting, where nobody's hitting. Good teams, that you can't do that. You dead. 3-minute stretch, 2-minute stretch, could put you down 25. See? Easy in this game with that 3 ball, with the way people shoot that 3 ball. See, so for me, Pope is out. I don't know why Pope is out. What is Pope doing out? Pope is out. You got to come back in. Let me see here. Have DJ let him back in. Yeah, 44-39. Net's still up. But I'm liking the energy of THT and Monk and Reed, even the hillbilly Kobe. I'm liking his energy and his floor game too. Dwight obviously comes in and gives good energy. Bazemore comes in and gives good energy. But the Nets they got a squad over there, man. God dog. They got a squad over there. I mean, they got they got this Duke this they got a lot of talent on this team, man. See, because let me tell you, share something with you guys. When you're a role player in the NBA, you got to be able to do a lot with a little. And you got to be able to, come from doing a lot to shrink down to doing a little. Doing a lot with a little time. That's what the NBA is about. Are you back, Pope?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, great. The NBA game is about, when you're a role player, when you're not one of the main dudes on the team, it's about your fit. It's about you being able to find a communication and a relationship with the team where you can do a lot with a little. And when you've come from situations like a lot of these guys in college and high school, whatever, where they were the man and they got the majority of the shots or the second most shots on their team, to being somebody that's getting half the shots that you've always gotten, but having to be way more efficient. That's what the NBA is about, and do it in a spotlight, doing it in a fishbowl. Do it where you criticize and all eyes on you. See. So it's not everybody can do that because it's not just about playing basketball. They go THT knocking down that 3. Yeah, THT is a 2-point game. And who is it? THT, none. Picking up their defense, the young dudes that's on the Lakers team. See, them young dudes are starting to pick up their energy. They realize and they back out. They back in the deal. I still seeing a little bit of not on a string, but I don't expect them to be on a string. But the Lakers picking up their defense, they still making a lot of steals. Oh, Bembry with the offensive rebounding. See that's the problem right now. That's the only reason really why the Nets are still in the the Lakers have overcome them already. It's because they're not defensive rebounding well. They're giving up too many offensive rebounds.
Oh yeah.
You see THT knocking them threes down, Pope?
No, I was in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was in the kitchen getting to my little platter.
Oh, I love it.
I see it's a good game. I see. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, none out here working out. None workout. Oh,
none working it out.
Oh,
none.
Ooh.
Ooh.
TH. Oh, splash. Sheesh.
Oh, there we go again. That ball bouncing. Woo, wait, that ball bouncing weirdly. There it is. What you got?
Yeah, I'm live streaming tonight too. Like, I just want to let everybody know. I'm live streaming my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Brady, I should say. You feel me? Okay. Tonight.
What they play the night game tonight?
Yeah, they got the night game tonight. Okay. Everybody should be watching. So tune in to the boat. I'm doing commentaries. You feel me? Tampa Brady gonna go crazy on that boy Bill Belichick.
Ooh, Duke! What a shot! Who is it? Hey, somebody in the chat tell me who this 24 Duke is for the Nets.
I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Oh, none. Yeah, come right back at him, none. Back up.
Didn't I tell you number 24?
Yeah, Duke.
Nice?
Yeah, number
Coach,
24.
You in front
yeah.
of us, Coach. You in front of mostly everybody.
Emma? Damn, yes. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see 24. Now look, he just made a shot.
Okay, yeah.
Number 24? He
I
just
keep for
made that shot. Let me
right.
know if y'all behind or if y'all with Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas. Sheesh. Oh, okay. I see you, none. Yeah,
No,
see this.
none putting in work. None THT and Monk putting in work.
You should
They're
turn on.
using
Do
this.
you got
Come on.
NBA TV, coach? You got NBA, so we can be on the same.
No. I said that earlier.
Oh, okay.
The NBA TV blocks out us when it's on Laker, on Laker home
True,
games.
true. Yep, you're on the West Coast. I know better. My bad.
Yeah.
You showing us
That's why
now.
we gotta. That's why we gotta have cable or something to see the Lakers and the
Yep.
Dodgers as well. And if you ain't got Spectrum, you can't watch the Dodgers. Like if you got satellite, you can't watch the Dodgers.
Right. Nor the Lakers.
Well, you can watch the Lakers because you get the Lakers on there, but you can't. But the Dodgers channel ain't on there
Oh, okay.
because they got an exclusive contract with Spectrum.
How the Dodgers doing right now? They doing their stuff.
They gonna be one of the probably one of the first teams in history to win over 100 games and be a wild card team.
Damn.
Yeah, because the Giants right now I think it's Dodgers have won 102 games and 103 games, and I think the Giants are at 104. They've all this is pissing me off so bad that the Giants put together this kind of damn year. Same year that the Dodgers put together this heck of a back-to-back year.
Right.
Damn, but that's how it is.
HL kid like me on that YouTube YouTube TV kid. Yeah,
Oh,
he said he gonna have that rewind. Oh yeah,
rewind.
that's where you could do your NBA TV, coach.
Where's that?
YouTube TV.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. NBA TV, give me NFL TV, NBA TV, and give me all of the
You talking about through subscribing through YouTube?
Getting it's called YouTube TV though. It's a different.
Well, right. Yeah, it's like $29 a month, I think.
Yep. And then if you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the NBA package, which is like 30 some couple more dollars. I'm gonna add the NBA package, and so I can get every game. But yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah. Somebody in my family, might have been my nephew, told me about he ended up getting NBA TV and he didn't like it. He said it was somebody he didn't like. And we had a conversation about it. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. But I can tell you this: I don't like the cable that I have. I've never liked cable. Cable is the biggest ripoff. Always had HD. I mean, satellite. I've always had satellite from the moment it came out. I don't like the cable. It's a mess. But I had to get it.
Coach.
Yeah.
Give you all the channels, and you can always go back. Anything that you miss, you could always go back and watch it. You know what I mean? You can, even if it's live and it came on, you late 30 minutes, you can rewind it to go back to the beginning for you. And you can fast forward till you get up to live. So yeah, it's like real cable. You get all the channels.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that.
If you want to add on any special channels, you just pay a little more extra dollars. But the $30 a month will get you automatically the NBA TV, ESPN 1, 2, FS1, all of that, MTV.
Really?
Yeah, everything. It's like.
And it don't be buffering?
No, I'm coach.
Okay.
Look, hold on, coach.
No, I hear you. I'm listening.
I can't show the game. I can't do that.
No, I'm listening. No, I'm listening to you. I hear you.
Yeah. That $30 is definitely, and I don't, if you, I guess
because my internet speed is over 200, so I got fast enough internet.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, this thing it don't be buffering, and like I said, you can pause it. It's like it's like that TiVo shit. You can pause I can pause this mug and do whatever I want to do. Come back to it and catch up. It's all of that. So yeah. I enjoy it actually. My girl, she get all her little shows. I get my little shit. I don't really watch shit with sports, but I can always go to, my shows, my sports shows, and if I'm an hour late, they give you the option to join live or start from beginning.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna check into it. A halftime 57-49 for the NFL fans. I'm gonna go around the league and see what's going on in the league.
Oh, let's do
Um,
it.
for the NFL fans because I know it's a lot of NFL fans, and
Shout out
so
Rap God Reloaded. He said, "Good morning, good afternoon, Coach and Pope."
what's happening, Rap God? How you doing there, Young G?
Shout out to
Yeah,
Sack Entertainment.
yeah. So I'll just go to Red Zone channel here. Let me see here what they got. No. Let me go to Game Day Live. There we go. Okay, so oh wow. Okay, so Green Bay and Pittsburgh playing. Pittsburgh up 7-0. Buffalo beat the Texans 40-0. God dog.
Yeah.
So the young boy down in Chicago won his first game.
Okay. Oh, Justin.
24-14.
Oh,
Yep.
Justin
What's
Fields.
Justin Fields? Yes, he won his first game. It looks like 24-14. The Lions. Ain't this a trip, man? Stafford and Golf switched places, and now Golf's record looks like Stanford's used to look. Stafford's used to look, and now Stanford's record looks like Golf's used to look. Man, this is a crazy thing.
Right.
The Cowboys won,
it's
so DJ
halftime,
gonna be
kid.
happy, huh?
Kid
Yes, halftime.
It's halftime, kid.
Dallas beat Carolina 36-28. So the Dallas is moving on. All right, Dallas moving up.
2-1.
2-1. That's good. Oh wow! The Colts came back to beat the Dolphins 27-17. That's interesting. Whoa, because the Dolphins was in them.
Yeah. Okay. Coach. So who the quarterback over on the Colts? Is it Jacoby Brissett still?
Yeah, Brissett. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Brissett is the yep. Yep.
Okay.
So Fields was 11 for 17 for 209 yards. He didn't have no touchdown. He had one pick, but they won. So
11
that's
for 17.
good.
So they was handing the ball off most.
They was handling the ball off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They ain't trusting them yet, which is all right. Young quarterback, first year starter.
But that line ain't no good. Prescott was 14 for 22 for 188 yards and 4 touchdowns, man. God dang.
He was destroying, huh? He was destroying. My boy Dak is back.
Wow. That's a heck of a score. That's a heck of a line right there.
Dak is back.
Dang. 100 and some yards and 4 TDs, man. That's woo.
I like that.
Oh, the Rams are playing Murray. 2-3-0 team. Rams up 10-7 on the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, that's a game right there. Now that's a game.
That's a game. They're both 3-0.
Damn, that ain't on regular TV. I'm gonna have to see. I don't want to do the NFL package. I'm doing the NBA package. I don't need Bubba. I don't want to do all the NFL like that. I do.
Yeah, me. I see. Yeah, me either. I don't pay for the NFL stuff. It just comes with my package.
Yeah. See, now I'm paying for my time of bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pay. I gotta watch time do his stuff. And
what did you, so were you with him when he was with New England? I guess, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. We
Okay.
20 some years we've been doing this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you from LA become a New England fan from them days?
Because our teams bounced. When the Raiders bounced, went to Oakland,
Yeah, but still, you went all the way to the east to New York.
Because it's not about where you're from.
I mean, Massachusetts.
See, hold on. I respect movements. I respect authenticity.
No. But hold on. But New England drafted Brady.
True. That's what I'm saying.
Right. And he wasn't heralded out of college. No. Nobody. A lot of people didn't know who Brady was at Michigan.
Hell no, I didn't even. I watched college football, and I was
right. So I'm saying. So how did you?
When he beat
from California?
Because when they
be on Brady.
I didn't. All I liked was football at the time, right?
Okay.
When the Raiders, they had Rich Gannon, they had Tim Brown. They was nice. Loved the Raiders. I mean, I didn't fuck with them, but I respected their movement. They was gangsters. Mm-hmm. They was nice as far as on the football field. And when I see this kid Tom Brady in the playoffs beat him in the game he had, I'm like, okay, he was all right, and they go on and win the Super Bowl. I said, all right. I paid attention to what he did the next season. and he won another. Because I'm like, he came out of nowhere, and now I learned his story. 6th-round draft pick, took over for, because I know who Bledsoe is. I know who Drew is.
Right.
So he took over for Drew and kept Drew's spot. I mean, like, he kept, like, I'm like, what? So he must be cold, because Drew cold. And he won the Super Bowl, turned their team around from losing, because they was on the losing with Drew. And he got the starting lineup because Drew got hurt. And I knew that whole little situation. And when he won the Super Bowl, I was shocked. Then he did it again. I said, he the truth. That white boy came out of from nowhere, unheard of. Nobody know who the hell he is. And got a starting job, never gave it back, and won Super Bowl after Super Bowl. I said, he the truth. Right then and there. And I've been with him ever since.
Okay. I was wondering because I got a friend of mine that's from Connecticut, a brother that's a real good friend I've been knowing for years from Connecticut, and so he's a big obviously New England fan because he's from that side of town, and I know their story and all that stuff. Yeah,
and and when I found out he from California kid, and his little, it ain't even got nothing to do with that shit really, because I didn't find that out till actually later on. But I like champions, man. I like the heart of champions.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it, Pope.
Yeah,
Pope. Some people would call that bandwagon.
Oh no.
No. I'm saying that they would. Some people would say you're a bandwagoner. You go where everything is good.
Oh yeah, they can call it that.
I'm saying Pope. That's the term that's used, brother.
I know, that's cool.
That's why Giannis said he wouldn't go nowhere else, and he signed with Milwaukee. He said he would not go join a super team because he didn't want a bandwagon. He didn't want to go to some, and that's why people got mad at KD for going to Golden State. How you gonna KD lose to them and then go to them and they champions? How you gonna do that?
That's not the heart of a champion.
So people said he was like he didn't earn it. He was bandwagon. He was already the baby was already here. Now you coming in now. It's already there. Now you claimed it. Wait a minute. You ain't nothing to do with the baby. That's what bandwagon is. So careful saying you only like champions and you come in on champions because it could look like bandwagoning.
No. You like a heart of a champion, not championship team. Because like I said, I'm not a New England Patriots fan. I'm a Tom Brady fan. I'm a Tim Tebow fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm a fan of. I'm a Larry Bird fan. I'm a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fan. A Bill Russell fan. I'm a fan of champions.
Okay.
You understand me? That's what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of real champions, man. And
I get it.
That's why I'm a fan of LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, LiAngelo. Them dudes, champions, man. Them dudes went out and destroyed basketball at its peak. They was youngsters. So listen, I'm a fan of champions, and that's what Tom Brady showed me he was. Michael Jordan. Before I knew what a Chicago and a LA or New York was, I knew what Michael Jordan was. When I see Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? I was a little bitty kid, 6, 7 years old, looking at this dude like, this guy is crazy. And I followed that. So it didn't matter where you was from. It was what you was doing, you know what I mean? And then Kobe, I ended up going over to the Lakers once Jordan left. I went to the Lakers once they stopped winning, because when coming up, it was Jordan. It was all Jordan, And like I said, my people from Chicago too, so they watched Jordan, Bulls, Bears, White Sox, Cubs. That was going on in my house on 35th. So
I love HL Kid say, he said, I'm a underdog nigga. I'm a Clipper fan, Rams, Angels, and Ducks. I hear you, HL. There you go. Yeah, we all got our reasons, why we do, and that's just interesting, and that's an interesting thing because we all come to this in our own way, you know what I mean?
Right.
And sports is a thing that brings people together that they might have, whatever reason they came to it, but being there, then that means, it's a good thing. So that's one of the things I love about sports as well.
Yeah. See, I'm more so of a player I like certain players than teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, no, we got you. See, for me, I'm a little different. I'm not for no teams only, mostly. I don't root for no teams basically, except the Lakers and the Dodgers. And the only reason I root for any of them, some of the people on DJ show know this about me already. For those that don't, is because the Lakers were is the only NBA team that I'm aware of whose owner took one of his players and one of his black players under his wing and showed him how to be an owner, showed him about the business of basketball. And he did, and Jerry Buss did that for Magic Johnson when nobody else did it. Magic just showed up on my screen when I was talking about it right now. Right now, he just showed up on my screen. Young Magic too. And so he and I remember when that happened. You know, all of what the Bulls did, Magic, all of what the Michael Jordan did for the Bulls. You know, I grew up in Chicago. The Bulls was never nothing.
Nothing.
When I was growing up. Nothing. You had one or two players you could root for, but their team sucked all my childhood. Never had nothing to root for. Jordan comes in, and now he makes them relevant, and then he does what he does. And then he has to go to Charlotte to get any ownership. What? This dude gave you a discount every year salary-wise because you was getting he made your franchise, he made the Chicago Bulls a global thing, man. Okay, the stadium. I remember when you talking about the Clippers used to be bad when their tickets was bad, when you could buy a $5 Clipper ticket and go sit on the floor. Okay, the Bulls was like that too, except people wouldn't even accept tickets. No, that's okay, dude. I don't want to. No, bro, I ain't interested. They don't want to even go to see it when I was growing up. To do scalping tickets for thousands of dollars. And when this dude who then elevated your franchise from nothing to relevancy in the world, raised your equity in your franchise by hundreds of millions of dollars, you won't even allow him the privilege to come in and buy a little bit of ownership and get some equity out of gratitude? No, he didn't do that. No. Get your ass out of here, nigga. That's what they told Michael. Get out of here. See, so I all of them have done that to their stars, and particularly to our boys. See, but Jerry Buss didn't do that to Magic Johnson. The reason I'm a Dodger fan is because Magic owns the Dodgers. And the reason he owns the Dodgers is because Jerry Buss put him on that trail, on that trajectory a long time ago. And that's what it's supposed to be about. Kevin Garnett having to write a heartbreaking letter and publish it out, talking about his disappointment in Glenn Taylor, the owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves, that wouldn't accept his bid and his group's bid for ownership when he wanted to sell the Timberwolves. Instead, he sold it to, and it wasn't a money issue at all. It wasn't like Kevin's group didn't have the money of the bid that he accepted. That's not what happened. He just chose who he wanted to go with. So who did he go with? A-Rod's group. It's what group he went with. Not Kevin Garnett, who built the Minnesota Timberwolves franchise from nothing to something. Blood, sweat, and tears he poured into that franchise and that cold ass city nobody want to go to. Who cops put their foot on the necks of George Floyd, and when we get treated like all kind of shit in that state. And I got 2 family members that lived there and escaped out of there and moved west because they couldn't handle it. And one of them is a major in the Army, so don't talk shit to me. So I don't support and give my money to none of those dudes who only want to use my people's bodies and tell us, the hell with your mind. We don't care what kind of mind you have. And they say that by who they put in those positions, not by what they say with their mouth. Who they put in vice president positions, who they put in general manager positions, who they put in positions of power and authority who hire people. And it matters to me that my people, who are the lion's share of these sports, can be good enough to put money and butts in the seat, but not good enough for anything else. I'm B1 first. I ain't for that other shit. So that's why I don't care. But I'm for all the boys, no matter what team they on. I'm for all the boys. I want them to succeed. All our boys, I want them to succeed, and no matter what they do. That's me.
Right, right. I can dig it. I was just that's why I fuck with the players instead
Yeah,
of
I hear you.
teams. You know, just on the strength. I like to see players develop and work hard, go through adversity. That's what's more appealing to me than what some motherfuckers own who don't give really two shits. I can care less to really cling myself to any damn franchise. So it's the players. That player leave, I'm out of here too, player. I like his grind more than your grind. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know,
right.
I'm not too in tune, too emotionally invested or none of that shit into none of these chump ass franchises. They all the same to me. And so I like the players. That's what it is. And whoever my favorite player, I'm a root for his team, damn near the most. But I'm a realist at who look good, who don't look good, so on and so forth. Got a possibility to win a championship. So. But most of my dudes, they've been underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, even they turned into champions. My main guys, as far as like Mike, Mike wasn't gonna look at coming into the league as he was gonna be Thanos like he ended up being.
Well,
you know,
yeah, a little bit he did,
yeah.
Pope, a
I
little
mean,
bit.
but
Remember, he was on the Olympic team before that NBA season, and he was clearly the man.
true. But he was not as a rookie. I'm
And
talking about
and Bobby Knight even gave him at the time gave him pub, and Bobby didn't pub nobody.
if they thought Mike was gonna be what Mike
No,
is
no,
when
I
he
didn't
went.
say that. No, I didn't say they expected him to be what he turned out to be. Nobody expected that.
That's
No, I'm
what
not
I'm
saying.
saying.
But they
That's what
expected
I
him to be
started out
good.
saying.
They expected him to
Yeah.
be good.
Yes, I didn't say that, Coach. I
Yeah.
said exactly what you just said.
Oh, okay,
That
okay,
they
okay.
didn't look at Mike as he was gonna be Thanos of the NBA, like he was gonna be one of the greatest. Like when they seen LeBron coming in, and they was basically saying he got action at being the best we've ever seen before he even dribbled the NBA basketball.
Right.
That wasn't a talk like that for Mike. So to
No, it
me,
wasn't.
you know what I
No.
mean. So and especially when you got the Larry Birds in the league and the Magic Johnsons, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's of the world, you Isaiah Thomas's of the world. You had some real players, and so Mike, they're like, all right, Mike, yeah, we'll see what you got, and he showed up and had Larry Bird like he Jesus in sneakers, man. Like this dude he's something different. And then he ended
No,
up winning
facts.
champions, he ended up winning ring after ring. So I think he was kind of a, semi underdog at being looked at, especially in that NBA. Like I said, it was super teams. So they was like, yeah, he a good player, but we winning championships.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. That's what they used to say.
Mm-hmm. And he
They used to
had to
say that
get
very thing. He can
mhm.
win all the scoring titles he won't. He ain't gonna win no championship.
And he went off and run 3 in a row, took a year and a half off, and came back and won 3 more in a row. I say, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I love that type of, to me, that's damn near underdogish. Man, and did it with not a whole lot. Same thing like Tom Brady. So I respect him. He didn't do it with a bunch of Hall of Fame wide receivers and running backs and tight ends. He did it with some guys that know how to handle their candle, do their job, be where they supposed to be, unselfish, and hey, he 7 rings.
6.
Yeah,
Oh,
6.
you talking about Tom?
Yes,
You talking about Tom or
Tom.
Michael? Oh, Tom.
Tom,
Yeah, he
I'm
got
talking. I
7.
went over to Tom. Went from Michael to Tom, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
Tom got 7.
yeah, Tom got 7. I'm like, come on, man, what the hell, man? Joe Montana, who I love dearly and thought was the goat of all goats, That motherfucker only got 4, 3, 4. You about to double Joe Montana? That's insane.
4.
Yeah, he got 4, right. This boy Tom Brady's on the verge of doubling up. Joe Cool.
So the Lakers and the Nets back out is 63-52 on my TV, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the same starting lineups they had before. THT is starting to figure out, Pope, that he better start pulling that ball up. He keep trying to go because he got them long ass arms, so he keep trying to get to the cup, and they changed the rule, family. By the way, one of the big rule changes this year is going to be the fact that you know how James and the guys be pump faking and they you know they do that flailing their arms and stuff, you know, when they really
Right.
they ain't going for that no more.
Yeah,
So
I just seen Tucker get his stuff swatted by Claxton too, which we were just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
nowhere to go. It wasn't no lane to the basket. That was a pull up. See, Melo would have known that was a pull up. THC don't know that's a pull up. Because he ain't no point guard. Look at Ellington. Woo! Wait do you see that one? Wait do you see that one, Pope? I mean, that boy's stroke is so nice. I've been watching this stroke since he was at North Carolina, man. He
Oh
got
yeah.
he got great footwork, feet works, and got a nice stroke.
Yeah.
Very nice stroke.
He
Brimby was in Atlanta, wasn't he? I like Bembry as a bench dude. I like that dude. He seemed like when he's on the floor, he always making positive plays.
And you know, sometimes too, just to bring this up, like, you know, these type of players like Wayne Ellingtons and THT. I'm not sure about none. Maybe he'll do his thing no matter what. Even the Kent Bazemores. When they playing with LeBron or them on the court, they play like busters. They don't play like how they, you know, they don't
That's what I
play
was
like
saying.
this.
That's what I was saying earlier, Pope. I just didn't
Yeah,
say it like that.
you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why another reason why I would say come play preseason, play with these dudes a little bit so they can see, bro. I need y'all to do y'all thing. Even when we out here, we need y'all to take these shots you take in THT. Go to the hole, be aggressive. Uh, don't Wayne Ellington like that shot he just made, coach.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do that when you're on the court with us, my guy. Like
Right.
pull up. Don't.
Well. He been doing it for how many years? He been in the league 12 years. I don't think we have a problem with Ellington shooting.
Yeah, it's just he
I don't. I really
Ellington
don't.
has
I really
disappointed
don't think
me
we
in
have a
his
problem.
career. I think he was especially coming in. He was nicer than what he's too nice of a guy. He has been nice since North Carolina. He's never lived up to his potential. For some reason, he likes to take back seats to guys.
Well, you know, you know, it's what we talk about. It's what your boy Anthony talked about. Coach talked about. Coach Tony yesterday. Well, when he got on, it's a lot of guys. Just a lot of guys. I remember what KD said when he did that interview with Draymond, and that picture came through my head when he talked about having what he had to do to get there, and the people he had to walk over and the doors he had to bust through. You know, and he put it this way. He said, "Imagine if 1 million people was trying to get through that door right there. All kind of things would happen. People would get trampled, elbowed, all kind of stuff would happen." He said, "I had that. That's what it was like. What I had to get through." See, and so what Tony was, you know, and so I understood where Coach was coming from because he's right. You know, it's hard to make it in the NBA. It's because it's not no one formula. You know, most everybody else has to come into the league, other than a small percentage of players not knowing and not having the support of the franchise that you're coming into. We saw how hard it was. Melo had to get it. I mean, he had to go out and set records and do record-breaking type stuff for them to finally give him the keys. And even then, it was like, did they really give it to him, or does he really have it, or does he not have it? I mean, what's going on? See, so it's hard when you're not the man, Pope. when you're not coming in, you one of the men. It's hard to find
Exactly.
your spot when you was the man all your life on your high school team, like Ellington. He was, I'm sure, the man on his high school team. He was clearly a good player at North Carolina, but he been in the league for 12 years, so he figured something out. When
Oh
the
yeah, his
average
stroke is
years,
nice.
no, but the average years for an NBA player is 3 to 4 years. So if he's in 12 years, he's way made it past the average. So that means he's exceptional, and he an exceptional shooter.
Hmm.
See, and I'm glad to see that when Russell goes down the lane, because it ain't gonna be THT going down the lane. It's gonna be Russell going down the lane, and Ellington gonna be sitting in that short corner by himself. Because that defender gonna have to hedge the way they always do and been doing on Russell for years.
Hmm.
And I like the fact that that when he shoots it, that most of the time I bet you it's gonna go in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
That's why.
don't think we're gonna have a problem with Ellington because this is also not his first time in a Laker uniform. It's not.
We'll see how many
Right?
of these. Yeah, but
He,
he didn't handle it good last time neither. He played like a bum.
but
Them
hey,
bright
look,
lights.
if we look
Bright
at this,
lights, man.
that's true.
But he looked a little more comfortable.
No, but hey, look at what we see here. This is what I've seen so far, Pope. First, Monk got comfortable and he started looking like himself, making threes off the dribble, his movement. Then THT started looking like himself. Then Nunn got, when you said earlier, Nunn started getting out, and now here come Ellington. Ellington had made back-to-back threes. See,
That's it.
this is what we didn't have. I watch all the Laker games. We didn't have this last year. We didn't have this the championship year, 2020. We didn't.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson them ain't there though right now. They them type of listen. The niggas who usually be in Staples, the Pamela Andersons and the Jack Nicholsons and all that.
That's true.
And the
But
Sandlers and
yeah, but Ellington's played under Jack, and so has Bazemore, as Saka said.
I love Jack.
That's right,
man.
Bazemore. These dudes already put on Laker uniforms. They already done played under the lights. They ain't gonna be surprised.
I sat next to Jack, like 3 rows behind Jack, one Laker game, and I was motherfucking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I said that about 3 rows behind him. Jack.
Pope. I don't even like. Pope. I got to the point in my life, young G. I don't like to even talk about those days, to be honest with you. And y'all notice on the show, I don't.
Oh.
I don't like to talk about them days, and the reason I don't is because of this. I had a mentor of mine say this to me when I was about almost 30. One of my mentors when I was younger, and I never forget. He told me this. He said, "Listen, be careful getting caught in the time trap." And I was like, "Time trap? What the hell is a time trap?" His name was Jim. I said, "Jim, what the hell is a time trap?" He said, "Time trap is what a lot of old people get caught in." And the time trap looked like everything how it was when they was growing up. They always talking about what they did. Don't be that nigga. Where they used to go. Don't be that nigga. He told me, don't be that. He said, because that's boring. Nobody want to hear that shit. They may sound interested, but they don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, good steal.
And so I listened to him, and he said, stay relevant, stay in the present.
Right.
So that's why I try to do with this hoop. I love hoop, but it don't look like the game I grew up with and I've been watching most of my life, clearly. But I love hoop and I love our boys, so I'm gonna make it do what it do.
That's right.
I'm gonna adjust to stay relevant. See, because life is right now. Life ain't when I was a boy. It's right now.
Yeah, because I'll be right back courtside as soon as these regular season start. I'll be right. Ain't no telling who's gonna be sitting 3.
Yeah, but you ain't Pope. You ain't that old, dude. You doing your thing now. You in the prime now. You in your prime now, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I ain't talking about you. Yours is relevant. Yours is now. Mine ain't. Mine is 30 years ago. 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, when Magic
I'm
them
40,
see,
Coach. I mean, don't get
see,
it
look,
confused.
see, look, when Magic,
Listen,
hey, Pope,
Coach, I'm 40
Pope,
years old.
I know
Coach.
you are, but still, I'm almost 20 above you.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
You feel me? So Ari was winning. I was on the floor
Yeah, see,
around
look.
all them dudes. I was in all kind of rooms with them dudes. So I hear you.
I need
I hear what
to
you're saying.
hook you. I need to hook you up with my auntie so you can keep living. Cause she your age. She's 60 something. She about to. Where we going for? We going to Dubois for her 65th
There we
birthday.
go.
Yeah,
There
we
we
going to
go.
Dubois. This is in February 19th. We'll be 30 of us of the family.
Ooh.
We already linked and going. Yeah, that's what I say, auntie. But she be doing shit. Listen, she do more shit than I do. This is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm trying
heard
to tell
that.
you.
I heard that. I heard that.
I hit auntie. Auntie, what you into? Oh, listen, auntie staying. When I say we should do a stream with her about health, because auntie say real healthy.
Yeah, heck
She work
yeah.
out. She ain't
There we
don't look
go.
nothing like no 65. She look like
There
she's
we go.
about 45, 35.
There we go. That part right there.
She stay fly, you know. She stay fly, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. She don't play no game, man. She be hitting up all the hottest parties or whatever.
I
With
love
her
it.
little homegirl, whatnot, and man. My mama, she got her man now. Yeah, my mom, I was chilling, but yeah, man, and I like that. It's inspiring for me to see. Okay, right. When I'm at that age, I want to be.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I want to keep
Facts.
moving and grooving. I got on the yard, what was it, like 2 summers ago with her and was helping her with the yard, picking up the weeds and whatnot. Man, auntie, I worked my ass, man. I was bending down so much I must have stood up. My knees was hurting and everything. Man, auntie still down there. She just grooving with the music on and then like what no thing. I said, okay,
right.
I gotta get my shit in order. No doubt.
Hey, Pope. Monk got 10 points, 4 for 6, 2 for 3 from 3. See, I'm talking about that.
Oh yeah.
See,
Monk
when I was talking about
nice.
when I was talking about earlier, you gotta do more with less. That's doing more with less, family. That's what he gonna have to do. And if he comes out and plays similar to this, Monk gonna get that time that Bazemore's supposed to get or Ellington's supposed to get. Monk gonna get that time.
True. And I think that's what they probably doing is to seeing who's gonna be worthy of these minutes.
That's right, because that spot is open.
Right.
That spot is there is no coming in, from that. There ain't nobody coming in for that spot. I mean, returning. That's a new spot. Pope played that spot last year.
Damn.
KCP.
You see Cam Thomas again? Number 24 is serious.
No, he nice. He nice. DJ was right. He nice.
He is number 24 on the Brooklyn Nets is for real.
No, he nice. That's Yep, he nice. Cam Thomas. Oh, nice pass.
He keeps like I don't even got to damn near pay attention fully to the game, but he keep popping up off the screen.
I know, huh? Yeah, no, he balling. He balling with them pink shoes on.
Yeah. He got the Pepto-Bismol Nikes on.
Yeah, he got the Pepto-Bismol Nikes.
He got the Peptos on.
Yeah, he got the Peptos on. And Claxton down there battling Howard, Dwight. I like that. Get battling. Don't give him nothing. He ain't giving him nothing.
Yeah, because Claxton. Don't tell.
But I see them dudes with their mouth, Pope. I see them dudes with their mouth open out there breathing, dude. That's the problem. They ain't got no wind.
Yeah. They tired now. What you doing, Kent? What you gonna do, Kent?
Yeah, they ain't got no wind.
Wait, finish that, man.
Yeah, I know he should have finished that, but but Dwight's a beast, man. Is Dwight a beast? Oh my God,
man.
We played against Dwight his senior year.
He looked like one.
His only loss was to us his senior year at UCLA.
Yeah. I just
he was mad. His mama was mad dogging me. She was mad. Fuck. I mean, I was like, damn, Christian people acting like that. She was mad. Hey, fuck you. I was like, wow, God damn. That's like that? They were hot, man. Them brothers is from Atlanta that came down and took that L. They were hot. They were not happy at all about that L. Woo.
Man,
Hey,
seems like
Pope. We had LeBron his senior year,
oh
and
for
and
what?
his for a game for one of his games his senior year, he played down in our tournament at UCLA, and um, he had 19 points. That's all. That's all he had. His team won, and I remember a lot of people was grumbling, saying he ain't as good as they think they saying he is. I remember hearing some people say that. I was like, okay. The Hornets play at probably. I got to look and see. Shucks, because it might be a different time because of the preseason game. Usually the game comes on at 4:30 when it's or their home game east of 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time. That's what time the games usually come on, but it might come on a little earlier because it's a preseason game.
Is Cam Thomas a rookie?
Yeah, he's a rookie from LSU. That's the one DJ was talking about.
Oh man, he listen. He might be the sleeper.
Yeah, he might be.
He might be the sleeper, rookie of the year type. No, not with all them players he got
Is he
going.
gonna get any burn though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get any burn?
What it's looking like, he definitely gonna be coming off that bench for sure.
No,
Six man,
no doubt
7 man.
about that.
He
Oh, you
he.
think that high?
Yeah, I think he gonna come.
Okay.
I think he gonna be off the bench more than the Patty Mills. He might
Really?
take. Yeah, he might take Brown,
Okay.
and I also like number 14 too.
Yeah, I do
On
too.
the Nets.
The one that's battling Howard. Yeah.
Yeah, I like number 4, Preston. I like
Preston.
him. Yeah, and if Kyrie, had these situations, number 24 might feel right on in.
Have you noticed that that there's been very few kick out threes? Have you noticed that in
In
this
this
game?
game here,
Most of them have been pull ups.
good, because I can't stand kick out threes.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't. Either go up, get fouled, go up strong, get fouled, or lay them up. Or drop that dime off to somebody who right there in the paint.
Mm-hmm. Monk with another basket.
Oh, Monk got him.
Another
Popcorn
basket.
machine.
Got the young boy. Got him
Popcorn
flying
machine.
high. Flying high in the friendlies. Oh, nice pass. Where you going, Dwight? Where you going, Dwight? Okay, never mind. I heard something crazy, Pope, that Dwight asked LeBron. They said this on Spectrum. That Dwight asked LeBron if he could shoot threes, shoot some threes this year, and LeBron said he could shoot 1 3 a game if he gets 2 blocks per half. I was like, what type of shit are we talking about? What the hell are we talking about here? Apparently, Dwight shot 5 of them last year, and he made 3. So that's a pretty good percentage.
He doing better on his free throws.
He is doing better on his free throws, and his form looks better too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seemed like he finally got his little touch.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, who was that? Was that 24? No, that was 30. God, dog, watch this play. He shoots over Dwight with contact. Wow, it's 3 people. THT.
Oh, Duke.
Was that Duke?
Yep, number 30 is Duke.
Okay, that's Duke. Okay, whoa, that was a strong move.
Yeah, I see him. Uh-huh.
Look at that, Pope.
M1.
Look at that.
Should have been M1.
Should have been an M1.
What you got, THT? What's going on? Goodness gracious, THT. He ain't ready. TH ain't ready.
Well, he pressing for no
Yeah,
reason. But he's pressing.
He got the dude in the post for 5 seconds. Make a move.
Facts. No, these they go 24 again, shooting a float over Dwight, picking up the foul.
No, he spoiled it for me.
Oh, damn, sorry.
He coming up the court right now. Oh, got you. Pass out to Brown. Pass out, back out to 24. Oh, floaty game.
Yeah, okay, he got to make that.
He at the line. Yeah, the dude. He out here to play.
He's 19, 6'3". That's the kid DJ was talking about. 6'3", 210, 19.
And that's the kid that must been going crazy in summer league.
Yep, that was him.
Hearing about a kid just dominating summer league. I never got to see the Nets in summer league.
Yeah, that was him.
That was him. Oh Lord. Okay, so 19 years old. LSU, 6'3". Act like he
210, 6'3".
210. Okay.
210.
Yeah, he's solid.
Oh man body.
Yeah. 19, solid. And he seems to have no fear.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He got the right number
Hey, Pope, wait till you see what this young boy is doing with Dwight. This young boy battling Dwight. Oh my God, Dwight gave him a nice little.
Billy Kobe just made a shot, I think.
Did he?
Wasn't that him?
Yeah, that was him. That's Hillbilly Kobe, yeah. Undrafted, Oklahoma. Look, this kid was undrafted, 2021, all Big Team, first team, undrafted, and he's the last contract for the Lakers. Standard contract, not 3-and-D contract or whatever that thing is.
Jello could have done that shit right there. He could have done that. He could have knocked that down. Easy money. They could have picked Jello up. Fuck Reeves. Put Jello out there.
Hillbilly Kobe. Now tell me, Pope. And I don't mean, and I'm just gonna listen to you. I don't want to hear. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just want to hear you. Where do you see if Jello was in one of these games, he would fit in?
Oh, right, where however you want to do it. Would you want to put him on the Lakers where Hillbilly Kobe at? He can play there any day of the week.
He can play the point.
Put him over there. Look at all these dudes. So even on I like Duke on the Brooklyn Nets, but he can be over where Duke playing there right now. He can be out there with Brown, Cam Thomas, and Jello Ball, Claxton, and out there hooping right now. Easy. Especially Reeves.
Now Reeves has been playing the point, and he's been facilitating. You see Jello doing that?
I ain't seen Reeves do no facilitating.
Yeah, he has been. He's been dribbling. Yeah. His floor game. He ain't just. He's rebounding. He's dribbling the ball. He's handling it in the offense. He's facilitating.
I've seen Jello put the ball on the floor. I've seen him hit layups and guard people, make some smooth passes. Not to play no point guard, but I've seen him make good passes. We ain't like Jello just can shoot and that's it. He can play basketball. He know how to really play basketball. He just not fancy at how he do it. He just play good basketball. I had to learn that about Jello because I'm not telling you, I didn't really respect his game like that until Luther Wayne here. I really seen that this dude's he's a player for real. Like he know how to play basketball. And no matter what setting you put him in, he ready. And I noticed that even out there, like you took an 18-year-old kid away from UCLA college campus at home, all of that, and he ain't worried. Hey, I liked it. Stroke. I like that stroke, Reeves. That was nice. That was a nice stroke. He was catch and shoot. But yeah, no doubt, I can see.
I like it. I have to say, I like his floor game. I like that he ain't just standing in the corner. He's moving around. He's been active the entire. Every time he get in the floor, he gets to the spot. He see a hole. He jumps into the hole. Reeves. I've been watching
That's the
since
first
he got
thing
on the
I've
floor. I've
seen
been
him do,
watching.
Coach. That's the first thing I've seen him do. Coach, I ain't seen him do nothing. That maybe I need
Oh
maybe
no, I've been
maybe
watching
we
him because I've
watching
been
different
wondering.
games.
I've
I
been
ain't
I've
seen
been
him do that.
I've been wondering what he could do. When I mentioned him earlier in the first half about the trip, he was playing, he was facilitating, he was passing and cutting and looking like somebody who knew what they were doing out there and not afraid. That's what I noticed about him. He don't look scared.
And he better not look scared, Coach. I mean, but I'm saying like Jello, he don't look like he doing nothing special. Like
Oh, that three was
Jello can play out here with these boys. I think he'll kill that white boy. Honestly, to be frank with
nice.
you, he much better player than him. Uh, the dude,
And the
man,
things that Jello does better than him that you've seen from what him playing today is what?
it is
Because
everything. I
you
ain't
a
seen.
coach too, because you a coach, so you know the fundamentals of the game. So you've been watching this kid. So what do you see that Jello does better than him in the fundamentals?
I haven't seen. I seen when you say pass, cut, all of that. Jello do all of that very well at a high. He is nowhere near active as Jello. He ain't even playing as active as Jello was playing in the summer league with his Lakers squad. And Jello was cutting every. He was moving so good without the ball, even though they wasn't hitting him.
Yeah, but you using my word. I'm not asking you to use what I said. I'm talking about what you saw, what you
What do you
know
mean?
about
That's just
Jello's
what I'm
game,
talking about. What I
and the
saw.
fundamentals of the game. I'm asking
That's
you
what
about
I
that.
seen. I seen him
Oh,
passing, cutting. I
okay.
seen him hitting jumpers. I seen him taking people off the dribble, getting and ones, rebounds, steals, assists,
So
hustle
so you so
plays.
what you've seen of this kid, you believe Jello does all that better than him.
I haven't seen this kid do nothing but hit a 3-point shot. That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, you haven't been watching him. I understand
Yeah,
because I've been
yeah.
watching him the whole
Does
game. I've been watching the whole
do
game.
he got any buckets besides that? Does he how many assists? Do he got 2 assists? What he got? He ain't
I
done
don't
nothing.
know. I don't know what his stats are, but I'm just talking about his floor game. What I've seen of his floor game. I
Now,
mean,
see, I
he's
wish you was paying
clearly
attention to
he's
Jello's floor
he
game
no
because
no no. He's clear Pope. He's clearly at the bottom of the depth chart. When he's on the floor, he doesn't. It's a whole lot of people gonna shoot the ball before he does.
same
Okay,
thing with Jello.
so therefore, I don't expect him to have uh, stats like THT or Monk or Ellington or Nunn, people who are veterans, and he's a rookie, and who clearly on a higher on the depth chart. So any shots that he gets are bonuses because they ain't gonna run no plays for
Well, that's the same thing for Jello in the
him.
summer league, coach. That was the same thing. They didn't run no plays for him. Any shots he was getting was bonuses. They was freezing him out. It was so that's what I
No, no,
mean.
no,
But I
no. They
had to
were,
pay
they
it.
were, they did run plays with Jello. As a matter of fact, Jello said it after the first game. He called the play that they called for him to get
That
that
was the
shot.
one play, the
No, no, no.
first
He
game.
said he said in the press conference that
Coach,
they
you was
had
talking
been
about the one play that I seen,
no, he
Coach. We all
no, he
seen
no,
it,
he
Coach.
wasn't.
He
No,
did.
he
They only
wasn't.
ran that one play. He said, Coach, he was talking about that play. I'm gonna pull it up for you right now. He was talking
So are you
about that
saying? So are you
one
saying that
play.
that play that they ran? So you're saying, which it was not true. I watched him run that same play more than one time in the game. That's why he was getting those threes. They
That's
ran it more than once,
I
more
was
than
at
one
them games,
time.
Coach. No, no, they
Oh,
did
well,
not. That's not the
okay, all
truth.
right, all right. They didn't run it. So them threes he made in the game, he made them off of himself.
Yeah, swinging some.
Nobody
Yeah,
passed him the ball. He dribbled
no,
it and he just
no, it
shot it.
wasn't
I
plays.
didn't
It was
see that.
it wasn't
I didn't
plays
see
that
that.
they was running for him though. Just because he wasn't
Oh,
dribbling and shooting the shot, it was the ball either transition. He got a couple threes in transition, just like the one I was saying when he locked up Scotty Barnes and then they hit him in transition. He got a three there. He got a couple threes like that. He got a couple when they the play didn't
yeah.
break down and they was moving the ball around and he ended up being the last one to get it because they was moving the ball real swell like they were supposed to do because they had the defense in rotation, shifting the defense, and it got to Leangelo, and he knocked it down. I mean, he had a lot of that, but set plays like come off this double screen, Pacquiao, like that first one, that was beautiful. But Now that was the only one they ran
Any
for,
rookie,
coach.
any free agent that gets anybody to run any plays, one play for them is a bonus.
All I'm saying is he
NBA, the
made the
NBA ain't
best
no
out of what he
charity.
was
It
given
ain't
to
no
him.
charity league. It ain't no charity league. You don't come in and you supposed to get this or that unless you get
I'm not
slotted
saying
in
he
this
is,
or
coach,
that.
but you just tried to make it seem like this white boy is sitting
I
here
asked you
playing
what
and
he
doing
did.
things that he.
You.
No, you're not giving.
I
Nah,
asked you.
that's
I just asked you fundamentally
coach.
as a coach,
Nah,
and you didn't
coach.
give me the fundamentals.
No, yeah,
You
I did
start
give you
talking
the
about other stuff.
fundamentals.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I didn't. I told you Leangelo was passing and cutting and doing all
So
of
so
those
you
things that
said
you
so,
just
so
said
and I
this white
asked
boy
you, are
was
you
doing.
saying? And I asked you, are you
Now
saying that
I
this
can't even
boy would?
finish talking.
No, but you don't need to repeat, Pope. I have a great memory. You don't need to repeat over and over what you already said. I heard you the first time. We're trying to get to clarity, not confusion. Clarity.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Was
I
I
so
not
I
clear when I said
so
Leangelo? You said
so
I
I
didn't answer your question, so you
you
obviously did not hear
because
me.
you didn't answer it because you
I
told me you
did
didn't
answer
see
the
the boy
question. That's what
play.
I'm saying. So you didn't hear me.
You,
Is why I'm repeating it because I answered
no,
your question.
you said you didn't watch the kid play. You didn't
No,
see him do
no.
anything.
You said
You
what
said
did
that earlier in the
Leangelo
game.
do?
No,
No,
I asked
what are
you
you
about the
talking about? I
fundamentals.
said I didn't see
But
him
you
do
said
nothing
you
but hit
didn't
a
see the
3-pointer.
kid
I've
do
been watching the
anything.
game. He ain't done
In the
nothing in this
first
game.
half, you said he didn't do nothing. That's
He
what you
ain't did
said.
nothing.
Okay. All right. Well,
Everybody
let's
in the
leave it at
chat,
that.
have y'all seen
Well,
Reeves do
let's
anything in the
leave it.
game? Let's
Let's
ask the
let's
chat. Let's
we
ask the
can
chat.
leave it at that. It ain't that important. We can leave it at that.
Has anybody else seen Reeves
Good
do
shot,
anything
now.
in this
Who was
game?
that?
I would love to know because I know my eyes is not fooling me. He ain't done nothing special in this game besides hit that 3-point shot. He just really could have got backdoored if they would have hit him. He's horrible. He's not a good player like that. I can't sit here and act like that guy's good like that. This dude,
THT.
Jello, I can see him playing with these guys easy. Easy. He just made a good steal right there on Duke. Mr. Reeves.
Oh. He just did something right here that's coming up. I had never seen Jello doing a game. Never. What he just finished doing. You'll see it. It's coming up in 20 seconds.
That's gonna be hard. I'm sure that Jello's done many things in the game that this man has never done.
I said that I have never seen him do. I didn't say he didn't do.
Sure
I've watched a lot of
Jello's
Jello's games.
I'm telling 100 things more.
I watched a lot of his games.
Oh, scrap on the floor, dive.
No. Know how to help. No, know how to help and get around and help defense to cause a turnover. That's what you're a coach, Pope. You need to talk like a coach sometimes.
No, I am definitely.
No, you're not.
Hey, listen.
No, you're not, because what you just said that made no sense.
That's not the truth, coach. You trying to say you never seen Jello go help side before? That's reaching. That's reaching.
In an NBA game, I ain't never seen him do that.
You ain't never seen him play in an NBA game, period.
Oh, so there we go then. So wait a minute. So that's the point.
That
is the point. And I'm glad you got to it, Pope. I'm glad you finally got to it. The point is that Reeves, the point is that this kid is actually playing in an NBA game, and we're watching him. And Jello is playing, and Jello is playing in your head.
No, that's
we watching this kid on the screen.
Okay.
We watching him on the screen. I just watched him. We're watching him on the screen.
So you never even heard of this kid, but all of a sudden he's automatically just good because he's on the screen.
No. I didn't say. I didn't say that he was.
Hey, hold on. Can I say something real quick? Rafer Alston,
please,
sat here and said that cats get jobs not on just their talent. They get jobs sometimes due to who their agent is, politics. Rafer Alston said he was sitting in the league. He was on Golden State Warriors with Gilbert Arenas. Him and Gilbert Arenas were the only 2 point guards that was nice on that roster in training camp, and they didn't even let him go through the preseason with them and had all these bums. And he said he understood it. He didn't even trip. He understood that they had hired because the team had a relationship with a certain player's agent, and they're going to pick them over a guy like him, even though he got all the talent in the world. It's politics. We're not going to sit here and act like Reeves is on the court just because he's some super player and Jello isn't, is why he's not on the court. We understand the politics. So that's all that is, coach, is he's on the floor, not because he's super better than LiAngelo Ball. He got more talent than other guys that's not in the NBA. It's because of the politics. Hey, this dude ain't showing me nothing special. He better go know how to help side if you on the NBA court. I mean, come on. We teach help side in the 6th, 5th grade. I mean, come on. He better know how to go help side. I mean, that's ridiculous. So when you say talk like a coach, you got to talk like a coach. That's normal basketball. That ain't nothing special that he did. If you don't help side on there, I've been and took your ass out the game.
Okay, all right.
Let's talk like a coach, because defense is how we win championships, and it's team defense. It ain't you got to stick onto your man. I tell my kids, anticipate certain things, pay attention to this and that and the other. So, and listen, them dudes didn't go 35-0 in Chino for no reason if they didn't play no defense. Help side on that full court press, you got to know how to go leave your spot and go, to anticipate. That's what the Ball brothers all got that really swell. It's help side. Like LaMelo, he has that beautiful. Lonzo, he has it. LiAngelo also has it. He just hasn't been able to give chance to showcase it on the NBA level, I should say.
84-81. The fourth quarter just started, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be an interesting quarter. This number 38 has been very aggressive for the Lakers. I can only know who he is.
I
Think
know,
of who this kid is. Number 38. Who is he with the beard? I don't even recognize him.
I was about to say, okay, there go the boy. I like how he's shooting, though. I like how he ready to shoot. Reeves, he ready to shoot that thing. But yeah, number 38, coach. He aggressive.
Very, very, and I like that because you got to be aggressive. That's how you're gonna find your spot. Oh, that's the kid from Ajayi from in Washington. What's that college in Washington? Gonzaga. He's on the Lakers here.
Oh, he came out of Gonzaga.
Oh, and that's the dude that was on the Lakers last year, Daycock, whatever his name is, for the New Jersey 17. He was on the G League and everything.
I see they call Reeves Hill, but he's from Oklahoma. They call each other
Oklahoma
hillbillies out here. Yeah.
Right.
They call they call themselves that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, he's playing point guard. You see what I'm saying? They got him playing point. Have you noticed yet?
I have no. They at the free throw line on my screen.
Oh, okay. No, but he's been the last 3 or 4 trips since the start. He's been bringing the ball up, facilitating offense.
Yeah, let me check it out. Who bringing it up right here? Unless he went out the game. No, he in the game. Because they got Monk out there. They got number 38 and whoever number 17. Yeah, he bringing it up. He playing the PG.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice defense. Look what he did. Nice defense. Wow. They called a foul on him, but he guarded. Wait till you see this one. Wait till you see what he did. He shut this kid down. I see why LeBron and them liked him. Number 24, Thomas. He shut Thomas down. He fouled him. But he stayed with him. Wow. All right. And he taller than Thomas, or at least he's tall.
He tall. No, he looked a good 6'5", 6'6".
Oh, what a rebound. Who was that 38 with that rebound? Oh, my stars.
Oh, yeah, Brown?
Brown is his name. What Brown is this? I mean, he looks familiar. Brown. Who is this kid? Brown. I like his energy, man. He looked like he's trying to get a job. He looked like he wanted a job.
Yeah, he hit him on the arm right there. He did get him, but he played. That was good D.
He stayed with him. He didn't go around him because he tried to get around him. Let's see what he's gonna do on the other end. Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, he ain't ready for that, but I like that play. Wait till you see his next play, Pope. Wait a minute, that kid would play. They used to play at Detroit. He's now in Dumbanye or whatever his name is. He's got a lot of energy. I like the way he plays. He's big. He got a lot of energy. He run the floor. He defend for New Jersey. They got him coming out. He just got in the game right now, number 45.
Now,
Wow, they got a lot of players.
A couple jumpers now.
They got a lot of players.
He was open. Reed's been open. Like, he missed the last 3 jump shots. And he was wide open on them. He got knocked them down. And them is kind of design plays for him, too. The one that Monk just threw him on that pass, he came off the screen. Monk came off the screen, and then Reeves popped out
and popped him out. See,
yeah,
but
so
he couldn't.
Like
he couldn't.
Set play, and then there was another play.
Yeah, well, that's just a regular. That's a regular dribble handoff. Sideline. I mean, pinch post. Handoff. That's what that. I mean, pick and roll. That's what that is. Everybody do that. That ain't no play for no particular body. That's just a NBA play.
You make the decision.
Try to get space.
You let Monk, because Monk is the first option.
Right, make Monk make the decision. Right.
Yeah. So Monk come off, and then if he got it himself, he take it. But the second option is
it's him
on that play.
If he's open. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If he's open, right, correct. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's kind of a like, okay, Monk.
But what put him in that position? But what put him in that position is that he played. He's a point guard. See, he initiated that. That's what put him in the position to be one of the options.
Nice.
Whereas with Jello, a lot of times, with Jello, he's at the 3 a lot of times. He was at the 3. He was at the 3 for Charlotte at Summer League. The chances of him dribbling the ball or playing point is not. He gonna go stand in the corner, and he gonna play from there. And that's what Jello did.
Coach, let's be a coach real quick, because you told me about coaching. Let's be a coach real quick. Could LiAngelo Ball run that play right there? Can he bring the ball up and hand it off to Monk and be ready to shoot if Monk don't get the layup and ready to throw it to LiAngelo? Yes. To me, he's about the same size as that other kid, height-wise. He should be able to do that. Yes, I believe he should be able to do that. Okay, yes, I do. I believe, I believe if you under 6'5" in the NBA, you have to be able to put the ball on the floor. You have to be able to put the ball on the floor. It's a requisite for people 6'5" and under, maybe even 6'6" and under. I think he can put the ball.
And look at it. They're showing a picture on my TV of Monk and this kid playing against each other in AAU. Monk going around the kid's trying to take a charge. Reeves.
Yeah.
They just showed it when they were younger, so they grew up together, I guess, or played AAU against each other.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah. But Monk's been in the league for a number of years. That's why that's a surprise to me. This kid is a rookie.
Yeah. AAU is fun. It's exciting, man. I love it. I love the coach.
Oh, nice pass. Wait till you see this play. Wait till you see this exchange. This exchange here. This is why I'm sure that LeBron and them like this kid, and they encouraged him to sign this free agent. And the reason I'm comparing him to this, because he's a free agent, he's 23, just like Jello. He's 6'5", 206. He didn't get drafted out of the league. He probably went and played somewhere else as well, out of college, or whatever. But he's coming in similar to Jello's situation. He's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent.
And so far, what he's shown me in this game is that the Lakers believe he can do a lot of things. They're putting the ball in his hands.
No, he can. I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing that. Like, that pass was.
Oh, wait till you see this next play. Wait till you see this next play here. The defense. The next the defense. Wait till you see what he just does. What he next does.
I'm liking his defense. I'm liking his confidence.
And Pope. That's what I said earlier. I said I love his floor game. That's all I was saying.
I'm saying now.
I wasn't comparing him to Jello. I just said I love his floor game. I can see why the Lakers picked him. He clearly can play.
No, he can play. He can play.
And he ain't scared on no level. Clearly.
No, he can play.
And he can do a lot of things. Like McClure is in the game, and he's a point.
He played. Oh, that's good damn defense, boy. Yeah, he played defense. He played.
Yeah, he plays defense.
No, he played fucking defense.
He plays defense, Pope.
He played defense. He played. If nothing else, that nigga play defense.
And he can knock down threes because the threes, the two that he hit, they was bottoms.
No, yeah. I mean, he can shoot it. He can shoot it, and he can play defense. Oh, good pass.
And he can dribble it and facilitate the offense. Because that's what he's doing now.
I see him out here. I see him. Oh,
so that's all.
Again.
So that's all I'm saying. No, that boy's bad. No, he cold. He cold. He nice.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not. This nigga just keep popping off the damn screen, man.
No, he nice with them pink shoes.
With them fucking Pepto-Bismol's on, man.
Pepto-Bismol's. I think they just took him out of the game.
Yeah, no, but no. I see what you're seeing, Coach. I see what you're seeing about that boy, Hillbilly Kobe.
Yes, and it's more about his slot than his talent. His slot, see, to me, is why he's still on the Lakers. Because you know who I think they were looking for?
What they looking for?
The next AOC.
AOC. Alex Caruso.
Yes, they let him go, and they're looking for the next one.
Yeah,
because he was a crowd favorite.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, and we know why. He played hard. He had the right complexion. He played hard. He made all the right decisions. He was a reason. He made the coach give him a reason to keep him on the floor.
Yeah, he did. I love
Alex Caruso. And that's what this kid is gonna do.
I love Alex Caruso.
Because this kid right here, this Oklahoma kid, I can tell he don't need to take a shot, but he will play at the same intensity that he's playing it right now.
Yes, indeed.
Whether he takes a shot or not.
Yes, indeed. And
that's what you need.
I was saying to you, Coach.
Yes.
It was. I just would love for you to recognize that about LiAngelo, as he played the same, even when he wasn't getting the ball and wasn't able to shoot, he still was in hustle plays. Now, not necessarily as much as you seeing this kid right here, because I'm seeing him make some more defensive plays than LiAngelo Ball. Just watching him for these last little 5 minutes, the defense he was playing. But when it comes to like the other stuff you were saying about the kid, he ain't scared, he confident, he ready. Whether he not shooting the ball or he's still engaged, cutting without the ball, making a pass, cutting, making the right pass. I seen those things from LiAngelo. Is why I'm saying not to compare him to this kid, but to say he deserves a shot as well, just off of what I've seen him play like in the summer league too. It was kind of similar to what you're saying with this kid, as far as he hustling, he ready,
Yes. Yeah. And see, and I hear you, Pope, loud and clear, and I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. I don't. He almost stole another one. I don't disagree with you. The thing is, the only reason I'm even approaching comparing it is because they both stories are similar in terms of how far along they've been away from. They're the same age. They're coming in the same way, free agents trying to make a team.
Right.
And when you're trying to make a team, it's very difficult if you don't check a lot of boxes. Because they don't really need you. See, this kid here, they don't really need this kid. If he goes to the G League, it'll be fine. He's not going to make or break the Lakers season. I don't think Jello would make or break the Hornets season if he ended up making the roster. I don't think he would.
No, but
he would be a piece.
Yeah. But see, future, because this kid right here, he could turn into an Alex Caruso. Jello, he could turn into.
No, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You put him on your roster, keep him. They might turn into something very special for you.
Well, he has the makings of it. He's Caruso's size. Caruso was about 6'4", 6'5". Caruso was hard nosed like this too. Played defense. He came in playing defense. This kid's playing defense.
Yeah, he playing defense. He is playing defense. That wins me up. Listen, that wins me over all the time. I'm a coach, because if we can lock up and stop teams, man, we're gonna get out and run. And
that's right. Then it's over. Then it's over. It's over.
So
You
we
got to
just
be able to guard.
and you got to
So
know
I'm
how to
with you.
rotate.
That's right. That's right. And
You
that's a
got-
very difficult thing for rookies who come in that have never been in the NBA to understand because of the speed and the spacing. They don't get it. And you
you-
don't get it until you do it.
Yep, over
Or
and over
or
and over.
or unless you special.
See,
If you
like
special, then you get it.
coach, when I start out with my teams, we don't do no offense.
Oh, I
We
love
don't
it. Okay.
we don't put we do conditioning and defensive
I love it.
schemes, drills, rebounding, boxing out drills, hustling, diving on the floor after loose ball drills. We get grimy and dirty and learn all of our defensive schemes from the 1-2-1, the 2-2-1 press, the because I press you
I
all
love
game.
it. I love
And
it. You UNLV, huh?
yeah, I press you all game. We can be up 30, down 20. No, man, you're getting pressed all game. And depending on, because I do man-to-man press and we switch on certain things. You just got to teach them. I bang that over their head. And we'll probably be coming into, because, usually you start a season 2-3 months before your first game, you get to practice. And before our first game, we probably don't have no offensive plays. I didn't put we ain't got not one offensive play. I tell the niggas, look, offensively, y'all do this every day. Y'all, you feel me? You work on your game. We do all of that type of stuff. But then what end up happening is they get so many steals and force teams into so many bad shots and making bad decisions. And it's a freestyle type of game. We up and down the court. But once they learn that, then I put my offense in. But my defense is key for me.
Well, just know, Pope, that we are kindred coaches in that way because that is how I was raised, and what I came up under is that you have to guard. And the kind of player I was, I didn't like people scoring on me. So to me, I'm with you 100%.
Yes, sir.
That's why I said this game today is not the game that I'm used to playing or
Mm-mm.
grew up watching playing because they don't play no defense in this game.
They don't. They don't. That's
Okay.
why.
And I remember Pope when the NBA started moving toward playing no defense, and I was screaming and hollering then.
Mm-hmm.
And people and some people were calling me a hater because they didn't like the screaming and hollering I was doing, saying they ruining the game. If they allow this to happen, they ruining the game. And they were like, no, you just don't like that player. No, it's not about that player. It's about the game and the integrity of the game.
Yeah.
And so now we have a game where it's all about what David Stern's view was a long time ago when he took over for the NBA. And that was for two things to happen. For the game to showcase our people's athleticism, and number two, for the game to mesh into the European game so that there can be one game, everybody playing one game in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they've done because Europe, they didn't play the kind of defense we played. And the emphasis in Europe is on dribbling, passing, and shooting three-pointers, no matter what size you are.
Coach and learn. You so right, Coach. Hey, Coach and learn. I love this. He said every team I coach, we got to play man-to-man defense. I don't play much zone at all, Coach. Listen,
Facts.
at
Facts.
all. I started out mano, man, full court, man-to-man deep. Soon as we score, it ain't no celebrating. If I see a motherfucker pump his fist or or any of that shit, you're coming out. Look for the sub. As soon as we score, nigga, get your man. You better you better turn around and find your guy and deny defense. I call it deny 5. That's my man-to-man. Deny 5. It'd be hard for teams to get the ball in. Because if we got to switch, we got to switch. Like if there's a guard thing, switch it quickly. No problem. Let's keep that flowing, put that pressure on. They only got 5 seconds. So if we do that, and then we might trap you, man-to-man trap, and that's why the rotations is huge to me. I got drills for rotation. Oh, I love it. Trap a guy, rotate, get the steal. Let's be there. Everybody got to be on their stuff. So, yeah, Coach. I'm Coach Ant Learn. I'm with you on that. I don't do no 2-3 zones, 3-2 zones, but we practice everything though, so we can stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Just in case you come across a team that got a whole bunch of talented ball handlers or whatever the case may be. Okay, we might have to, or you know, they got an imposing big man. We got to double on him or clog the paint in on him. They don't have no shooters. They may it just depend. You know what I mean? But for the
I do.
most part, we'll adjust then. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
you're going to have to beat our man-to-man, which is going to be very hard to do because we practice that shit so cold, full court, one-on-one drills, you know, man-to-man, locking your own man up.
But you know, I wanna bring another idea into the conversation because to me, it's all about context. You know, context brings clarity. Say that again. Context brings clarity.
Mm-hmm.
If I know what's going, if I understand the context of a thing, I can begin to try to understand a thing. But if I see a thing in a fishbowl, then I'm not seeing a thing for what it is. And so when I look at, I remember when there was no AAU. Okay, that's how far back my thing goes. When there was no AAU, when everything was about your high school team,
Right.
and you only played at the school that you grew up in, the school
Right.
that was in your neighborhood. You not all this transferring and going to this school and that school and all that. That stuff wasn't really happening either when I was coming up. So we didn't have experience of that, of what they do now and what they've been doing. They play more games than the kids when I was growing up. When I was growing up, pretty much we played multiple sports. We didn't just play basketball or football. We played sometimes both, or baseball or something. But we played multiple sports as kids growing up. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we ran track. You know, whatever. You know, we played multiple sports. So that this year-round basketball that these kids play today, and that you coach young kids, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that are
7th, 8th grade.
okay, seventh, eighth grade. When I was growing up, seventh, eighth grade was your junior high school team. There was no coach like you.
Right.
Didn't exist.
Right.
And so we came from that to where we are now. So what I'm saying is this: kids play more games now than they ever have. And the science is saying that the body can only take so much. And flying, the schedule that they're on, and the way the rigors of the NBA is problematic to the body.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anything swollen, or you have any issues going on like that, circulation issues or anything around your ligaments or anything, you go up in the air, it makes it worse. See, so more precautions have to be taken for the health of the players today than it used to be, because now they playing year round. Kids your age, 7th and 8th grade, they playing year round.
No doubt.
So,
The only reason
I mean,
why
the body can't play year round forever.
Well, you're right. Because okay, see, like me, like you say, Coach, I was multi-sports. I did basketball, football, track, and went for in all 3 of them. Track, the Hershey's. I was in the Hershey's every year. So that you got to qualify after qualify. Yeah, and so I'm full ball with the track. Basketball and football, same thing.
Right.
And a lot of these kids today, they play like my son, for instance, Lil Frank. He a freshman this year.
Mm-hmm.
He all he plays is basketball,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. But all he like to play is basketball. He plays basketball
Facts.
24/7.
Facts.
Because I mean, if I wasn't playing basketball, I was playing something else. You know,
Yep.
it was never a break for me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah, it was like right after track, I think football, and then right after football, it was basketball. Right after basketball, it was track again.
Yep. But it was doing something different.
True.
See,
working out different muscle memories and whatnot.
work. That's right. Different muscle groups, requiring different aspects of mental thinking.
True.
Okay, so it's different. A lot of different stuff going on there, which made us more well-rounded.
Coach, let me ask you a question, Coach.
And before you say that, please don't forget, because I just want to bring your boy Tony back into it, because he mentioned it yesterday on your show, Pope, on the Pope B. Frank show. He mentioned that the state of the AAU. You know, when he's in those gyms looking at those kids, he mentioned how that they don't really understand the game. They don't know the game. Everything is specialist now.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when that started. I mean, the idea that a professional basketball player couldn't make free throws or couldn't dribble the ball with both hands was unbelievable. Was ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
It's ridiculous. What?
I mean, goodness.
Well, go ahead. You want to ask me? I'm sorry.
Oh man, yeah. This switching everything, like I can't stand that the NBA has started. Then they just started doing this about 4 years ago, switching everything instead of getting through. Because I coach, like I'm sure you coach, get through the pick. Okay, get through.
Fight over the pick. Fight over the pick.
Over the pick, because if you don't, it's going to create a mismatch.
Right.
So I don't understand how they switched this to where coaches. One coach said, "Switch everything." What? So make it easy. Don't fight over the pick. I'm like, no, I can't never teach that. Fight over the pick. You should be strong enough to get through, especially that because pick coming. You know, pick coming. You feel me? That's what I need to hear. That I need you to tell him pick coming, so he should know. Time to fight over the screen. You know, let me put this. And if you just happen to not be able to fight over the screen, your teammate is aware and he can switch it now. Okay, no problem. So y'all switch if you have to. But this automatically, let's switch everything. I'm like, this is so crazy. That's not basketball at all to me.
See, and you know what I hear from you, Pope? What I hear you saying? I hear you talking like I was talking, like when I was your age, dude. When it was looking like this, when you start realizing that it really is a business. it really is a business. It's not really about the games anymore.
Yeah, man.
It's really not.
They just want to see people score.
They want to see people be entertained. Because people want to be entertained. See, to me, I'm not going to move off of the point about Jello being on the Charlotte Hornets, irrespective of whether or not he can play the way that they want him to play, is what I'm saying. And I'm gonna keep saying it, and I've been saying it. If there are other brothers who can come into the NBA on the buddy plan, then why can't Jello? When his brother is carrying the weight of y'all franchise, so y'all can't bring nobody in to help him. See, because that's to me what it is. It's help for LaMelo, not just on the court, at home. To have some semblance of some normacy, some semblance of what's familiar to him as he deals with as the stress of being the franchise player, which Jordan knows and Mitch Kupchak knows about and JB's supposed to know about. So you ain't gonna give him no relief. You're gonna keep pushing him. Perform. Man, I ain't for that, Pope. So that's why I ain't really getting into these conversations about whether he's NBA can play or not and all that. I already said that I think he's an NBA shooter. He has his form and his understanding. He's an NBA shooter is what he is. So to me, that's enough with being Melo's brother to be on the team.
Right.
Period.
Coach Ann Laren, coach, he say, Pope, I coach at a school where he had a lot of 5'10" and 6 foot athletic as hell. Now, see, Coach Ann Laren, if sometimes late in the game, I would tell them switch everything. Of course, now if you got that's what you got, coach, then of course. But
Well, you
I'm
got to do it
talking,
whatever you got.
yeah, you know that's cool. If you got guards or you got all guards, then they can switch everything because it really don't matter. It's damn near a mismatch anyways everywhere. Then yeah, you make it easy for your squad to say switch everything and let's rock and roll.
When you undersize to play zone.
There you go.
When you don't have enough players to cover the way you need to, to cover where you need to, my young brother. Coach Ant, is that that's what we do, because it's all about adjustments. That's really what it's all about. There's
Mm-hmm.
limited number of space. See, the NBA. To answer your question about the screening was this. Your question is that the IQ of these players and the athletic ability of these players are so high that they can decode what you do, what you're trying to do before you do it. So these screens that you're talking about, the way they play them that way as a not as a first resort, but as a compromise, because the athletes are uber athletic in this league and the league is very fast. You've been to the games, the NBA games, you've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fast, and these big men with long arms are taking up space all the time. And the Lakers are huge, as the way they traditionally have been. So I don't want to see Dwight Howard in a pick and roll situation. I want to see it switched when Kyrie Irving is on the other end. Because Kyrie gonna get around his ass and he gonna compromise the defense and he gonna make it worse for us. So is Trae Young, so is Ja Morant, so is Stephen Curry, so is Damon Stoudemire. I mean, Dame Dollar. Guards after guards were exposed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how it is. You know, them dudes, and that's what. So my only thing about Jello is concern would be is athleticism, because the league is so athletic and it's so fast. That's the only concern I would have. But they can adjust for that. I mean, that ain't like he's deficient that much. He's not.
Like, cause he's
Okay.
faster than I thought he was too. Like that dude was
He
getting up and
he
down that
is.
damn court. I was like, okay, that ankle must be a little better, or he lost that weight too and turned it into muscle, so that also helps. He
Mm,
was getting up that court. I was
yeah,
shocked of that. I was really
yeah.
was how
He
fast
lost
he was
weight.
moving. Yeah, he was
He
moving.
lost weight to me. He looked, and when I saw him the first time in that first game, I noticed right away that he had more pep in his step. His body looked better. He looked like he had lost weight, and he looked good.
What I know
Looked like he
about
was ready.
his strengths too, coach, is like, so his jump shot, it can get a person on their tippy toes with a head fake with him, right? He can give a person a head fake, and they might come up a little more on their tippy toes, if not the pump fake. But what I seen in LiAngelo, he get you on his hip, he got you.
Mm,
If he gets you on his
mm,
hip, he
mm,
got you. And
mm.
he knows how to finish and twerk his body. He athletic enough to know how to twerk his body. Those finishes he did at the rim, I'm like, dude, okay. And especially the one he was on that baseline and he kind of twerked. He was like basically faced the whole different way and laid the ball up. I was surprised with that. I didn't know he had
Mm,
that. I was like, okay, that
mm,
was pretty nice. That's it. I can
mm.
kind of check. Can you consistently do it? I ain't got to see you ain't been in enough positions to show that, but I see the time that you got in that position, you had to I wouldn't have been surprised if he missed that layup. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a tough layup. He made it. The time he took the dude to the hole with his left hand and laid him up, he was right on his back, but Jello kept him on his hip. That's his strength.
And it's his strength. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he also has great feet. He has great hands. He has a great transition from when he catches long passes to shooting. He gets it. He catches it and gets it in the shooting pocket really quickly.
And he got a good touch around the
And
rim.
bang, and he can knock it down. Bang. He's again all that I see.
I'm talking about around the rim, though, Coach. You know, like.
Oh no. Jello has again. He's got great feet and great hands. Anybody that's got great feet and great hands gonna be able to score around the basket.
I was gonna ask Tone too yesterday. I forgot too, because Tone is a hooper. Like Tone is a super duper hooper. He hit you however you like it. Outside, inside, mid range, dunk on you, Chinese defense. Yeah. My guy is, like I said, his little bro made it to the league. Tone better than Twine to me. You understand me? But when I say all that to say, Tone, we didn't play in high school together. Ask Tone, has he ever came close to dropping 72 points? You don't get as great as that. Listen, I really want to stick with that. I can't wait to stick with that. I'm gonna stick with it. I mean, listen, nigga, dropping 72. We know that ain't nothing to sneeze at, man.
Period.
No
matter what league it's in or what game it's in.
Right, and he did it when he was against kids who was his same age. Well, you know, like high school. You feel me? He in high school. They in high school. He did it against high school players, and he was in high school.
His peers.
Right. I mean, you're not able to score that many points off of just doing one thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of be able to do a lot of different little things. You got to be able to score and ones, get some free throws, 3-pointers, layups. You got to kind of do a little bit of everything. And
and the question then becomes this, Pope: how many of those things can you do on the NBA level, and how many of them can you do where you look like you are one of the best at? Because that's what requires to play on this league.
No doubt. I only brought that up to say, like, when you see a player who do stuff like that, and then he goes the next year to Lithuania, the LKL at 18 years old, and he puts up another 72-point game.
Facts.
He can't get a summer league.
Right. No, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying at that particular time, it's like, okay, this is a kid who not only averaged 33 points and led his team in scoring for all 4 years in high school, even as a freshman. He was given cats. See, cats don't go back that far with LiAngelo. They only gonna go from when they actually started seeing him his junior and senior year. But guess what? He was on varsity his freshman and sophomore year, and he was the leading scorer then too. When he was playing against seniors, and he was the little dude on campus. You understand what I'm saying? So he's always been a natural bucket
scorer.
And then as soon as you put him in a summer league with some guys is in the NBA. It's not like it's just all guys who trying to get. It's some guys who played in the NBA last year, but he felt very at home and comfortable. And you look and say, well, damn, nigga, you ain't even played in 3 years. How you out here looking like this? You should look not as good as you even look right now. But what it looks like is playing basketball for you is like riding a bicycle. It's like you just hopped on the bike, nigga, and got to rolling.
Yep. No, yeah, I'm with you. One thing about those all three of those boys to me, all three of them love the game. I think they do.
No, yeah.
And it's evident to me. So, Pope, this was awesome, man. This stream, man. God, dog, we got through the preseason game, my brother.
First preseason game. Coach Joe, the Pope, DJ was in prematurely. Set us off right. Shout out to DJ
Facts.
Ron Cut doing his work at work.
Facts.
Raw
I
truth,
mean, brother,
man.
I appreciate you coming in so much. I can't wait for Monday for Mellow Holics. Remember, family, we're gonna end it here. We've been on for quite a while. We appreciate everybody in the chat. The new season is here. Okay, the new season is upon us, and I look forward to some amazing basketball. Paul, what you want to say before we go?
I wanted to say, if you are going to be watching the game tonight, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Patriots, that rivalry game, much anticipated. I will be live streaming, and I'm gonna just be, shooting and commentating about it. You can come on through, check it out.
Yes.
I will also have a special guest tomorrow on the show, Antoine Wright, Coach Tony Wright's little big brother, because my guy is up there 6'6" in it, 6'7" in it. But ex NBA player, drafted by the Nets, and also Hall of Fame, Texas A&M Hall of Fame basketball player Antoine Wright will be in the building on the Pope's show around 6 p.m. Central Time. So y'all look out for that, as well as I will be live streaming too for the LaMelo preseason game as well. So that's all. And peace to everybody came out, showed us love. DJ, Coach Joe, thank you for chopping it up and listening to me and everything, dealing with the young G, my OG.
Oh, so man, look, it's all
OG.
good. Let me tell you something. Thank you, Pope. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, family. Thank everybody for showing up on DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, Raw Truth. That's what we're about now. Our new moniker is Raw Truth, and we're all getting used to it. Appreciate everybody that showed up, all the family in here that showed up to give your time and your effort here to join with us. We appreciate it so much. And we showing them something, Pope. We showing them how we don't have to be kumbaya, holding hands, hugging each other to get along. We can disagree about things, and we can still love each other and get along. This idea that we all have to think the same way and go along with the same thing is not what life is really about.
No, sir. And
that's right. And that's on the real.
Hey, love you, Coach Joe, man.
I love you too, Pope.
Real,
you are too.
Real. And
yes, indeed.
Man, I get a lot of knowledge from you, even though we might disagree. Like Coach say that we supposed to at times, but we agree on a lot of things as well, especially.
No, Pope, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, my brother. You sound like I sounded maybe 15, 20 years ago. And so now I'm having to listen to myself as you when I was around your age. And I thought differently than I do now.
Okay. Well, I'm on
it's
the
one
right
of the,
path
it,
then, damn
you're
it.
on the right path.
Like the coach.
Yes, you're on the right path. Okay. Yes, my brother. You are on the right path.
Yes, sir.
See, because you could not be on the wrong path. You could only be on the right path. So, and I just recognize that path that you're on. It's a wonderful path. It's just not where I am now, but I certainly understand it. And there's no right or wrong about it. You are absolutely correct in what you are saying. And I see it.
Appreciate you, Coach.
But we always have to remember, as I do where I'm sitting now, and what I learned from where I am, where you are now, where I am now, is that there's always more. The Most High is always available to show us more if we want to see it. If we don't want to see it, we don't have to. Stay right where we at. And it's okay. It's not a big deal. Don't mean nothing other than, okay, move on.
Right.
That's all it means. Okay, that's all it means. And so we thank you, family, so much for showing up. And Monday we will be here for the Mellow game for sure. And I'm hoping to see you tonight, Pope. And as I always like to say here on DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, and where I happen to be on the Pope sometime as well, is in Ubuntu. Because of you, I am. Because of you. Let me back up. Because I'm tired. Sorry, family. Because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. Thank you guys so much for showing up, and we'll see you guys later. Have a great night.
Thank you.